Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. How about 3 hours of jewelry? It's all on the way. We've got exciting specials for you. Great brand new. Lots and lots and lots and lots of favorites here. And also, how about your requests? I'm going to need them today. We've got a very, very cool 3 hours together of shopping. But you know what's happening? It's still Customer Appreciation really week. We kicked this off a week ago today. Very, very proud to say we're continuing our biggest and greatest sale of all time, not just of the year. This is not just an annual thing. This is something that seldom happens, that we are really, really excited to celebrate all of you this summertime as we embark on another beautiful month here. And we are really excited about what is coming up. This is a 10% off everything sale. That is just really the extra, because what's happening today is, as usual, we're bringing values and bringing prices down so that everything can be the most affordable it's ever been or ever will be. And then, of course, the extra bonus is 10% off. There is no final sale attached to this event, so that means you shop with confidence, shop all your favorites, get as many as you can, and then get them home. See what you like, see what you're enjoying, see what you're loving, and only keep what really, really makes your heart sing, because that is really what jewelry is supposed to do. So this is about 3 hours of incredible jewelry that brings us such joy, and it really does bring us joy here to be able to bring you some great appreciation sale event like this with all your favorites. And requests are welcome, not only welcome, but really necessary, because this is not an event that's going to continue on for long. So we really want to make sure that we get anything and everything out of the inventory that you might be looking for out here and get you those great values you've been waiting on. So this is an important time to shop. There are going to be some brand new. That's what I think is best about this event, is it's not just the pieces you've seen before, that you know before. Yes, we'll have those classics as you request them, but it's about a lot of brand new and designer pieces that we're excited to bring to you as well. So it is really an event where we've got a gold quartz blowout. We've got a fabulous, I've got a heart-shaped yellow diamond. It's amazing. It's a 1 carat. We also have some Tanzanite, and actually really, really affordable Tanzanite. So if you don't yet have your blue wing block D, this is a good way to get them today. We've got a pendant that is going to be, well, I'd like to say for everybody, it will be in the price point. Unfortunately, we don't have the quantity to go around, but we do have a Tanzanite pendant coming up shortly. It's going to be about a carat. It's actually a 1, 2, 3. We also have a round, also pendant and ring. So a matching set potentially, and we've got a ring that's really high-end designer. Bet you don't have this style yet in your collection. It's really exciting to see what we have in a great look of designer jewelry. So even if you've collected our blue wings before, maybe a little less likely that you've got a round of this size and in a specialty mounting like we're going to see. So that's coming up. There are some green Paraibas. We're actually starting the show with one in just a moment. We've got a bigger green Paraiba as well. It's going to be super priced. And then even a green Paraiba in a pendant. There's Burma Ruby. There's some really special Kunzite. You know, our little panther pieces we've been loving. I've got one of the reversible style panthers, so if you missed out like I did on a panther necklace recently, we've got another version that's actually a twofer. It's a 2-in-1, and then we have a little bit smaller panther design that's actually going to feature a Kunzite. So it's going to be a great way to get color with your design. So lots to get to today. Hope you can stay with us for the duration. This is a live show, so that's why pieces are flying very, very quickly, and that's what happens. So make sure you dial in when you see something you love, okay? Because we don't want you to miss out on account of being a one-of-a-kind. That's what happens throughout this show. So we just, again, recommend, that's the only downside, is that we don't have tens of thousands or hundreds of quantities. So just dial in the second you see something. Trust me, my job is to make sure the price is better than right. It's going to be maybe even shockingly low. So, and again, requests are needed. So give us those. We'd love to help you out, because that's really what this event is about. We can always show you great jewelry, but showing you exactly what you want to see gets you even better, and that's when we really start to have some fun. So let's start with, now, Paraiba's been happening lately. And for everybody who said, I keep missing out, how do I miss out on those round Paraibas she's been having? I have one more for you. And get this, I'm going to make it the most affordable that it's been. So when we've seen those missed out opportunities on one-of-a-kind round Paraibas that have been going so quickly lately, well, there have been a lot of you missing out. This one's even more affordable. So needless to say, it's going to go fast. Let's take a look at it. It's a round, and it's stunning. It is a neon bright green. There's a little bit of blue, but it's really going to focus on the greens and a bit of gold in here. It's 1125269 is how we start our big Saturday. And so glad you're here to be a part of it. It's our 81-point light 1 carat round that you have right here. And then this is the mounting that really keeps it classic, but I call it the Hidden Hearts design, because they're a little more subtle subtle, but you see it here up close. You see that east and west sides where there's that heart shape with pave. And then, of course, you've got the beautiful diamond weight totaling 56 points. And we only have this one, and it's in any gold you want. So never hesitate to let us know. And this is that neon green. We know that these green stones have a lot of extra copper content to them. So that's a little bit really collectible and really exciting. That's what a lot of people look for. But get ready, because it's got a major value coming up. And for those of you who said, I'm missing those light 1 carats. How do I always miss those? Well, there have been so many of you on the phone lines who just, again, have been maybe just a second or two behind on these really incredible values I've had on the light 1 carat rounds of late. And so here's your last chance to get one. And we're so excited to bring it to you at a value that's even better. And you want to see this on, I know you do, because that's a really bright stone from up close. But watch this. It almost tends to become a little bit even more neon when you see it from a distance away. That's what these stones do. They don't need a lot of light. The lesser light they have, the more neon they tend to glow. And that's the case here. So if you would like, well, we've got a $39.99 price tag. Remember what I've been telling you about this event. We kicked it off a week ago today. This is the price tag it's supposed to be on the bag. There it is, the $39.99. And who wouldn't pay $39.99 for a collectible like that is? Well, we've got some news. And that means that I get to discount first, because I can't let you guys have all the discounting fun. I got to get you a good discount first, right? I'll do my discounting, you do yours, and we're all happy. And that couples up to even better values, and we enjoy that. So instead of $39, $29, or instead of even $19.99, which has been kind of the magic number on Paraiba, it's been the price tag that, not surprisingly, every single one of them goes at $19.99. Well, guess what? It's going to be even better, even more affordable. And we have, again, the choice of sizing, the choice of gold color. Whenever we can do that, we do. This has been kind of the magic price here, and yet we're going to take it even lower than that. So you don't have to pay $19.99 or $18.88. $17.77 seems really good, but again, light 1 carat looks like a 1 carat. This is usually a mounting that in sapphires and rubies holds a 1 carat. So just be rest assured that that stone is going to have the visual effect of a 1 carat all day, but it's not even $16.99. We're going all time low. And as this sale winds down, this event cannot go on forever. So as it winds down, the values, I'm telling you, they are getting better and better and better and better. It's just what's happening. We are getting you better values as the sale wears on, because remember, at the same token, we're actually trying to move all of our inventory as well. Make room for all the new. You know, fall will be here before you know it. And with the fall season, not only in fashion do we get a lot of brand new, but same here. We're bringing you new every day, and we got a lot coming for the fall. So this is where, again, all the inventory currently has got to go, and we're going to make this even better than $16.99. So get ready. It's going to be going out quickly, and it's not going to be $16, or how about this? Let's make it $15.99. That way, you're still getting your extra 10% off, so that's about $160 of extra savings to bring that price all the way on down to $14.39 and change. And of course, that'll be one only. We've got a big yellow diamond in a marquise today. We've got some good yellow diamonds. We got the heart shape I mentioned in the 1 carat. We do have a couple others that are going to be some unusual shapes and cuts. And then we've got, oh, you guys were missing the one that had the multicolored tourmalines. You guys remember that necklace that had all those multicolored baguettes in tourmaline? I've got the blues and the green variety, which is really special. So that's going to be coming up next. We'll stick with our greens here, and let me know. I'll keep moving so you guys can, again, call in. We can show you all the favorite pieces of the day, but we'll keep on rocking your world with these values here as quickly as we can, because, again, moving as much inventory as possible. Item number 1123034 is coming up on the hand. This is a special piece here. No doubt about it. We saw a multicolored version that had all the pinks and the greens and the purples. Well, this is going to really focus in on tourmalines. Yet again, these are not copper bearing like the last one was, but it'll still go with what you saw. This time you're getting the blues and the greens, so it stays in those really beautiful tones that we love, but again, richer colors. They almost are not too garish, right? There's a little bit of that almost olive tone to some, more of a true kind of a blue-green, and then of course those strict blues there that make the stones indicolite. 188 in your tourmalines is your total carat weight. They are tapered and beautiful baguettes. So they're really, you see what they do there is you give it that subtle movement. They're going to give you that shine like a baguette would in a diamond as well. But the tourmalines do that also. And you've got a carat 88 plus it's 18 karat gold. So you're getting a 16-inch chain. It does have the spring ring closure to it. I'll show you there. And this is really meant, do you see the curve of that design? So it's really meant to sit closer to the neckline. That's really how a station style, which is where I'm going to take it next. That's really how a station style like this is meant to be worn when you've got that look there. So you can see it's going to sit right about here on me. That's where a 16-inch, and then wait till you see how this looks up close, because when you see it up close, you're going to really, I think, marvel at the way that it does have this beautiful kind of graduated or gradient type of color scheme, which is really pretty. And yet they're all the same family of gems, just subtly different and beautiful cuts, and yet it is not going to be that whole $19.99 deal that we expect on tourmalines that you see there, the way they shimmer and the way they catch the light. Let's go up close as well, just so you can see it here. And then, of course, that green tourmaline, that Paraiba, is still available. And then that is what I wanted you to see, all those different tones, but it's so subtle. Yet you see the indicolite right there in the middle, and then all the greens, and it actually is both a combination of the tapered baguettes and the traditional baguettes as well. This one's going to be under $1,000. We're going to make it $9.99, and remember, it is solid 18 karat gold. And can we just also just remark on those clarity of the stones there, because that's not something you see with tourmalines. Actually, a few of those the baguettes that go left and right of center there, the elongated, they really have almost a bicolor nature. You see how they go from a brighter lime green at the top to a little bit more blue at the base? Isn't that something? And again, that's no special effect of the cameras. That's actually the way that these step facets in those baguettes are going to light up. So $9.99, of course, 10% off means $8.99 at checkout if you'd like to add that one. It has to stay in the white gold, but it's a beautiful necklace, and that also means great gifting idea, because again, one fabulous piece ready to wear. So that'll be $8.99 if you'd like to get it. And then, of course, let us know what requests you have. We're waiting on those, and we'll get to whatever we can. But again, as the sale goes on, so does the inventory. It dwindles down to hopefully next to nothing. So what we're going to make sure is that you get all those requests, and even if there's something you want to see again from the sale, if it's still available, we'll be happy to bring it out. So that's our big piece. Now I want to show you this one. This is a yellow diamond that's a little more designer, and it is kind of astounding here when you're about to see a price tag like you're going to see, that when you think about platinum and 18 karat, the two most important precious of metals, and this is 1124701. It's super special, rare. Yellow diamond in the center. It's in that marquise cut, which is awfully nice, isn't it? It's a big stone. Now, I'm a little bit mesmerized here because it's got a 56-point listing here. It's got 56 points for that center stone. It looks a lot larger. This is not a small ring by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe it's the yellow gold that's wrapping around it. Maybe it's the wider band overall that gives you this larger platform that you have, but it is a heavy metal piece. So this is what we're going to do. We've got a huge blowout here. It's a 56-point center, but that's really the starting point. It builds beyond that. You've got, of course, 47 points in white diamonds as well. So this is the yellow and the white diamond combination to go with your white metal, which is the platinum. Again, a super dense, really heavy metal that we love. And then that couples with the 18 karat gold that we also love. And then you're going to see that we're going to do the whole thing here for an incredible value. This was a $59.99 piece. As far as I know, doesn't look like it's gotten the airtime that it deserved. And yet maybe that has something to do with that $6,000 price tag that, of course, is going to topple on down to next to nothing here today. So all you need to do is dial in, because there is only one. That's the thing with these designer pieces, especially when you see platinum, you know immediately it is a one of a kind. This is too. So take a look and we'll get you great value. And that is always the promise, the goal, and that is exactly what we're going to do right now, where it's not even. And remember, you're getting a lot of diamond weight overall because you've got what, maybe a carat 03 in diamonds here. So that's important too. And yet very heavy, really sophisticated style band. Let's take a look at it on the hand here as well. This is really just, again, you're going to be really impressed with the weight and the feel, but it's also that piece that goes with everything, whether you wear your sterling silvers, your white golds, your platinum pieces, your yellow gold. If you want something that combines it all together, this is the way to do it. And yet it's only going to be, well, how do we do this? Carat 03 in diamonds, $59.99. It's a great value. We're going to make it even half of that, which is $3,000. Keep on going. Make sure that everything goes. That's really the goal. And the objective here for the next couple of days is to make sure every single piece has to leave us. That's what they're going to do. We're going to kind of just transition our great jewelry to your collection, right? That's how we're doing it. And this one's not even $2,000, not $19.99, and that is a wider band. You can see the thickness it has from the depth perspective there, from the side profile. It is not $19.99, $18.88. I mean, we just keep on rocking these values. And it's like all the values that we're so used to and so accustomed to, they just get better. This is the event that you wait really a lifetime for, where it's almost like more like jewelry giveaways is what it is. If you know great fine jewelry, you're shopping this event before your favorite piece goes. And yet this is not even $18.88 or $17.99. We're taking it way below that. It's only $17.77. That would mean after 10% off, it's $15.99 for platinum and 18K. And that's a really good sizable. It's more of a canary yellow. You know, we have these different ranges in the natural yellow diamond world where they can go from very light to very dark. And then of course they can get, sometimes they get more of the brown hues and the orangey type tones. There are brown diamonds, there are orange diamonds. Just again, to stay in the yellow category is really what's so popular right now. You get this very large marquise. Anyone else think that looks more than 56 points? Because even whether it's up close or on the hand, really has that look and feel to it. So $17.77 turns into $15.99. So remember that. I know those prices that you actually pay don't end up on the screen, but that's something to keep in mind because that's a significant discount. You're saving $177.70. So it's an important way to get your favorite, especially if you like bigger bands. This is feeling like a classic, but with the scallop details, there's just so much happening. And yet even the round brilliant diamonds may be smaller than the center stone, but they're still large round brilliant diamonds that you have. So it is incredibly important. And then that one should be gone. Stays as is, of course, in the platinum. We have some Rhodochrosite. We brought out pretty much every Rhodochrosite from the inventory today. So if there is a Rhodochrosite collector out there, we'd love to hear from you. There are earrings, rings, and the like. So we've got several different options for you there. Speaking of collectors, here is something you don't see hardly ever. You can scour the jewelry world. You can, follow the auctions. You can follow the museum exhibits and things like that. You rarely see anything quite of this level. This is a Trapiche emerald, one of our dazzling favorites here that we have seen primarily in rings. And 1125200 is our pendant. And this has got a little different pattern to it. It's almost like a reverse in that you've got these beautiful, where you see the spokes usually within a Trapiche, they usually get a little more dense towards the middle. This is where the outside is a little bit unusual here, and this is why we wanted to focus it in on a pendant here. Carat 87 is a big size in that Trapiche. Those are yellow diamonds, which are accents there. Up top, don't have a carat weight on those, so yellow diamonds, you get 3 of them, and yet this is how it's finished. We went with a solid mirror finish so that you could actually engrave if you wanted to, have a little, maybe a date or an initial back there if you want to, but this is where you've got the hidden bail up top, really good look, and yet Trapiche with that kind of glow. Usually the green segments of a Trapiche, yes. Thank you. Yellow diamond just sold. Congratulations on that one. And then let's get ready for a big value on something you don't see very often. Here is how we're going to work this. I'm going to show you on the hand. If you are lucky enough to have a Trapiche in a ring, oh my goodness, you are the envy of gem collectors worldwide. But to have a matching set of Trapiche is what you could actually accomplish here with this one. There is your length. It's going to be about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline next. And then again, finished on the inside. That's also going to protect that stone. I mean, you don't have to worry about cleaning it. This is not one you necessarily need to put in like a big ultrasonic or something. Just give it a little soap and water cleaning and with a soft cloth on the top, and you're good to go. But that's what it looks like from a distance. And when do you see a Trapiche ever glow to that level where you see actual transparency to the green segments of the stone like you do here? We're going to go back up close and we're going to show you what we can make, let's make it a value. I know it's a collector's piece, certainly. We've got this $69.99 price tag, probably why it's not been on the air before. It's not when I was jumping to show you at $7,000. But when we can bring it down and do whatever we need to do to make sure it goes for this customer appreciation event, well, that's what's happening right now. And remember, no final sale. So you get it home, make sure it's the right piece for you. You're not stuck with anything and you get that opportunity. But instead of half off at $35, instead of $3,000, instead of $29.99, we are truly blowing this out. And if you know how collectible these are, we have backed up calls right now. No doubt a lot of people intrigued by this Trapiche, and it's only going to be $1,999. There's $200 extra off that price. So $17.99 is what gets it from us to you. And suddenly you got one of the rarest pieces we've ever put together. And again, there's that finishing on the inside. You got to leave it in the yellow gold. You wouldn't want it any other way, I don't think. Who got that yellow diamond, by the way, Sean? Let me know. Judith from Arizona. Thank you so much, Judith. Thank you. Enjoy your yellow diamond. We have a few more big yellow diamond pieces too, by the way. So a lot more to look at this afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. And still morning out where Judith is in Arizona, as it is out here. And here we go, $19.99, really $17.99 for 10 more seconds. Then we've got a multicolored sapphire design in a necklace. So another necklace opportunity for you. This is a pendant. right? But then we have an actual necklace coming up where you get the chain and everything. So we'll see that on the way, and it's 112-4408 right now. Take a look at this. This is the up close on a piece that we actually had a ring to match at one point in time. The ring is gone. We've got the necklace. Well, it's a pendant and a chain, so it's the full necklace, and then they're separatable, which is probably not a word, but you can use it just as a chain or just as a pendant on another chain if you wish. 112-4408. It's multicolored sapphires that are also ombre from hot pink to yellow to green to lighter blues to darker blues through the base, and yet this medallion style, but not oversized. It's not the big statement piece that you're saving for that one special occasion. This is really easy. 2 points in diamonds as well. They're in the bail. That is actually black enameling that is done on the outside, so it's creating this little smooth border, but really separates it from just gold and stones and diamonds, right? This has got a little bit of everything. The sapphire weight's 46 points. We're throwing in a chain, which I'm going to show you is an 18-inch roller link chain, and it's really pretty. It's also got a lobster claw clasp, so we went really high end on this one. It's on the hand, and we'll show you the length as well. But look at how beautiful and really wearable, but again, all the colors. And you can see how they're striped this way, as opposed to ombre left to right. They go north to south as far as the colors and the way the color plays from one to another to another. Here is your length on that one. It's going to be about 7/8 of an inch yet again, and again, chain is removable here. Sometimes we see pieces that have to stay on their chain. This one actually has a little adjustability to the chain itself, so 16 or 18 inches in length is where you're going to choose to wear that chain, and I'll show it to you on the neckline coming up right now. Here it is. So again, beautiful for everyday wear when you consider that you've got something that yes, is going to be one of those multicolored looks, but subtle. It's not those really, really, again, bright kind of primary colors. It's a little bit more transitions between the bright and to the lighter. And I really like that. So it gives you that beautiful look. And then, of course, something about that enameling done on the outside really is striking as well. It really gives you a great frame for it. And we've got, again, everyday wearable, nice lightweight, 16 or 18 is where that chain's going to sit. So about there or about there, and we'll show it up close yet again. And it's only going to be, well, let's get it under $1,000. $9.99. It's not going to be. This would be also great gifting. I could see this being that, right now there's a huge trend towards multicolored designs like this, but it's very labor intensive to do. You don't see these pieces offered affordably like this very often. And remember, you could do that with semi-precious. We went precious sapphires here, so that's more unusual. It's not $888. It's not $799 either. We're going to make it $777 to the very first caller, and you guys know by now that that is going to be under, of course, under $700. It'll be $699 if you'd like to have that one in your collection. So that's a really important value. And of course, it's a really special look when you see the finishing on the back, solid yellow gold, it stays that way. And then you've got the chain included, which you could pay $699 for a basic chain right now. And we're giving you the not so basic chain with the adjustability, with the premium closure, and all those great colors in that piece. All right, so let me know if you'd like that for $699.30, and then we're going to keep on moving. Do you guys ready for the gold quartz? I told you the other day, I know we had this request, and sometimes they can't find things during the show, so they have to go on a future show, and that's a classic case of what's happening right now. We've got a gold quartz request that's been coming in quite a bit over the last several days of this event, and we have not had a lot to show you. I just had the one in the square cut the other day, and it was in white gold. We're going to show you some examples here where you've got 3 very affordable ways to get gold quartz, also in designer mountings. They're all very different, so we've got really something for everybody, I hope, on the shapes and the cuts that you're getting. But this is a wheel. So when you see a trio together, something really good is about to happen with the price tag. Obviously, we come to expect that. We expect good prices. We expect great prices. We expect special things when it comes to an event like this one, right? Well, gold quartz time. So if you've ever wanted one, but you want to keep them under the $5,000, $6,000 range, here's how you do it. And we're even going to take this rare stone and make it even rarer. Here's how we do it. We start with pink diamonds. Yes, we've got an actual gold quartz with pink and white diamonds. So that's one example. And if you're going, okay, I love it, great. If you're saying, no, Lolo, I need something more traditional, we have that as well. And we have this really heavy wide band with the burnished diamonds. And we also have another pear shape here, which might as well just let our pear shapes flank the square. There are your 3 different examples here. Pear shape, and then the cushion cut square right here in the middle with that larger band. This one's going to be a little bit heavier. It's got the diamond set into the gold there. And then you've got this pink and white diamond. I don't know who else in the world, seriously, where are you going to find a gold quartz? Where are you going to find one with pink and white diamonds? Consider that a perfect example of what one-of-a-kind jewelry is all about. And then you see how each pattern is subtly different. That's where, you're looking at more than just the mounting and the shape of the stone. You're looking at the pattern within. What is telling you the story that you want to have with your gold quartz, where you've got 24 karat precious metal embedded into that gemstone, all thanks to Mother Nature. So that's an important way to go. And 3 pieces, all one onlys. It's pretty much the gold quartz that we've got in our selection, besides the ones that get a little bit larger. I'm sure there's there's probably a larger stone here that's those big 5 carat and 6 carat that really, they go up tremendously in price when you start to get into those carat weights. So this gives you a little more opportunity to save a bundle, get something fabulous and special and different, and yet you're going to spend another $1,000 to do it, but they're all one of a kinds. They always are. Those patterns you see in the stone, that's what you get. The design you're seeing, that's what you get. Beautifully done, really important looks. Again, stay as is in the case of the pink and the white diamonds, because of course that is the rose and the white gold to correspond with those diamonds. But the other two, you can have some fun. Change them up if you want to. But they are under $1,000 no matter which one you shop for. Or maybe you're looking for a little collection. This is the makings of a collection here. They're not even $9.99 or $8.88. And come on in, because our requests are starting to come on in. I hope you'll give this to us all day long. We would love nothing more than to show you exactly what you want to see, what you'd like to find, what you'd like to get, what you've been thinking about. Go down that wish list of your TVON favorites and make sure we can get it to you today, because these are the best values you'll see. Take a look at this one. The set of 3 in the gold quartz. Take your favorite, whatever it might be, but it's not going to be $8.88. They're not. This goes even lower, and still, no matter how low we go on these big blowout trios and everything, you get the better value. It's not even $800 or $799. This is what I would recommend. There, there's going to be fights on these. I've got the carat weights. They're all going to be, well, a carat or over. We got the 1 carat over here. We've got the largest stone here with the 210. That's our 2 carat 10. It's the only one over 2 carats on that wheel. Here's the carat 44 with the pink and the white, and they're not going to be $799. Let's make them $777, which means $699.30 for your favorite one up there. That is it, though. So again, carat on the left, carat 44 on the right, and then the biggest one with the biggest gold weight is in the center with that cushion cut square, and that's going to be the 2 carat 10. So that is happening. All right, so Vicki, we've got your amethyst pendant coming up next. And we've only got one. Yes. Which one? The pink diamond one? All right, 112-4646 is your item number. Let me try that on for you. Looks like that one is gone. Thank you so much. That's one way to wear it. I'll pop it on the other way as well so you can see what that looks like. And that'll be 17 points in the pink diamonds and also 15 points in the white diamonds. Here's the other way, just to see what it looks like. Point away from the hand, just like that. So that one is gone. Congratulations. We have 2 left. Again, 210 with a lot of gold weight there. And then, of course, I'll move this one right over here. That's going to be our 210 in the square. That's going to be also 16 points in diamonds. And then you have the 1 carat in the pear shape, and that will have 38 points in the diamonds. So a beautiful way to go. Now, Vicki, we've got your amethyst. Is this the only amethyst pendant we have, Victor? Okay, well, I wouldn't call this simple. I mean, the cut is really, really out there, like super cool, different. Vicki, I'm curious to see what you think, because I would never call this simple because the cut is unique. But I don't mean like, well, let's just take a look at it. So gold quartz are here if you like them. Those 2 are left. Here we go. This is just, see, I mean, this is just unique. And simple in the sense that bail, couple of diamonds, but that is a fabulous cut. And that is an octagonal cut. So from a distance, what at first glance might look like a round, you realize actually has a lot of extra cool faceting to it. Very different, very unusual, and it looks good, doesn't it? It's item number 1113038. You can barely even see the information on it. This one's been here for about a century here. It's just a really special piece yet. I don't think it's ever been on the air. So you're getting a huge opportunity to shop it here. It's also going to be a 5 carat 22. This is not just an octagonal on the outside. We see the 8 sides, so we know that's an octagon. Think like your stop signs. And trust me, everyone's going to stop and stare at your piece. But it's 12 points in diamonds as well. It's got a good sized bail, but it's also fancy cutting within it. Because if you look at the table facet, that's not basic. We'd expect that to be round. That's also an octagonal cut. It plays to the different facet pattern you have internally on the inside, which is also unique. So it's not just about, oh, let's cut 8 sides to this. It's giving you a different internal faceting as well that's going to allow it to glisten. What does Vicki think of this? Is this right up her alley? So that's good. Let's take a look at it. Traditional kind of style in that it's got your bail right up top. And then you've got a couple of diamonds that are happening right above the corners and then also in the bail. So that's going to be a diamond weight of 12 points. And we're going to show you, here's the length. So nothing too large, Vicki. It's going to sit nicely at about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Also, I'm going to show it on the neckline. I just think that's the better perspective to really give an idea of how it's going to look from a distance away and what you can expect to see when that's on your neckline. Of course, pick your favorite white gold chain, or we can do the pendant in yellow or rose if you want. It doesn't have to stay in the white gold. You can have that pendant made in any gold color you want, but it is gonna be wild. Let's go back to the real close up. Take a look at that fancy. It's literally called a fancy octagon. The fancy octagon, I love it. And yet we're gonna blow it out right now. It's only gonna be $499. Take $50 off that, make it $449 at checkout to get yourself something in the February birthstone that is one of the classic and beloved stones out there. Yes. Well, I think you've got enough size, enough room in the bail to do about anything you want. The bail itself is probably a good 6 millimeters, so you've got plenty of room. So if you want to do a heavier chain, like a thicker gauge, you can. If you want to do a simple, basic, like your pendant chains, usually your rope, your snake, your box link chains, they're all going to have plenty of room because you see here, it's got a nice size bail. So that is really going to be, I would say, for me, my classic pendant chain. I have a couple chains that I use that, you know, I interchange with all my different pendants, and it's just a pretty classic little rope chain. So, you know, anything you want, you've got a lot of room there, so it opens up the flexibility to go a little bit larger or a little bit smaller depending on what you feel like that day. So lots of room on that bail, so $449 and change. Don't forget, in pendants today, we're going to see a blue winged block D pendant that's amazing, and that's very special and it's very affordable. And then we also have, we have some gorgeous Kunzite pendants. We do have our reversible panther. Now, the Trapiche pendant is still here. But I have something very exciting in Trapiche that I've never had, and it might go with your fabulous Trapiche emerald pendant. Look at this. Anybody expect to see a Trapiche bangle? We've got one. So it is the bangle bracelet in a really cool shape, and this is completely custom. Every bit of it. You know, we didn't just have that bangle lying around waiting for that specific shape or size of a Trapiche. It's all custom made, 1125204. Just want to flash it for you. It's for my Trapiche lovers. It's a carat 80. It's got that really cool, we'll call it a free form here. And then you've got the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds perfectly framing it. Of course, all set in a lot of gold, so much so that we have an undergallery to it as well. And it's not common to see an undergallery in a bangle just because usually they're not really wide enough to warrant that. This is, as is, in the two-tone gold. There you see, wow, look at that, some very serious undergallery work, and it's 5204. So that's a beauty, isn't it? And instead of having the more stronger spokes where you see a lot of the kind of the spoke style and less of the green, here's the opposite, where you're seeing more of the green, and the spokes and the nucleus of the stone are a little finer. They're a little more delicate. You still see it, which is what makes it a Trapiche and not an emerald, but overwhelmingly, it's a really bright, clean, glowing Trapiche. Again, it's a carat 80. It's got 17 points in the natural yellows, and then you're getting another 25 points in the white diamonds, but really the story here is the Trapiche and a lot of gold. Bangles require a lot of gold if you're doing them right. This obviously has a larger stone, so it requires a lot of gold. The scale overall has to be a certain level, and that's what you're getting here. It's so important. I mean, again, this is what we love about an event like this. This is what we do every day of the year. Truly, we are here to make sure that you see jewelry, yes, classics and beautiful, you know, looks like that are here, but it's about the new, the exciting, the brand new, the pieces you would literally not find anywhere else. I mean, really, this is like taking the museum to the next level is really what this is about. So to get a carat 80 Trapiche centered up in a bangle, it's really still well protected. It's set into the gold. Then it's got those extra designer tapered prongs as well to make sure it's really locked into the design. And yet it is just, oh, wait till you see it on the wrist. And if we have anybody who's a collector, and this is where it's going to hinge and open up on one side. You've got your double figure eights. I'm going to pop it on the wrist here for you. It's probably never been opened before. It's never been latched. It's never been tried on. Look at how beautiful that is. And see, the glow is so powerful with that stone, even more so now, seeing it from a distance away. And it's got this nice little convenience, there's a little button here. So you'll feel the texture. You know that's where you actually open it up. And then you're going to have your two figure eights right there. So it's really easy. So just again, really simple, straight, smooth hinge on that side. And then there's that glow of that Trapiche. But you really see that pattern. Again, that's not lost. in this piece, and yet we only have the one. Stays as is, a little bit of two-tone, mostly white, but just your yellow diamonds are set in the yellow gold. Let's show it up close yet again, and then we're going to get it at home, and that is a lot of gold in that one. We're going to blow it out. It's only supposed to be $13,999. That's not bad. When you consider it's a carat 80 Trapiche, that's not bad at all. Taking it significantly lower. For one caller, I'm going to make this easy. And did I just say a Trapiche bangle is going to be easy? It will, because that's how low this price is going. The first caller takes it for $4,999. Keep in mind, one of the more substantial discounts you'll see on this 10% off sale, because it is $500 extra off. So that'll be $44.99. So Vicki, where was she shopping from? Hi, Vicki. I'm so glad you made that request and we had something you loved and you got the great value and it's going to be on its way. Texas. Wonderful. Thanks, Vicki. Enjoy that amethyst piece. Also, remember, we have some Congolese stones. We've got a great, 2 of my gold quartz are still here, by the way. 2 of them. So that's crucial to remember. And then how about this? We've got some big diamond pieces on a wheel as well. We're going to be doing some blowouts there. Green Paraiba. Keep those requests coming. Need them today. We need them. We've only got about an hour of jewelry planned here because we're waiting for all those requests. So it really is completely up to you what you like, what you want to see. Don't forget we had the Paraiba to start the show. That was the Paraiba that was the round in the green color. Take a look. I know that's more unusual. Nobody probably tuned in today expecting to see a Trapiche bangle, but you may have hoped to see a Paraiba. And this has been something a lot of you have missed out on previous editions of. Made this one extremely affordable. Just as a reminder, it started our show just to let you know now that we're 35 minutes in. If you were a little late arrival, here is 112-5269. Yet again for you to take a look at. The 81-point round is amazing. Then 56 points in diamonds also. And yet you've got this one coming down to $15.99 plus your discount. So a huge value there on a very clean. You see the little subtle blues, but I would say this one's more 80-20 green to blue respectively there. So you see the subtleties of the blues. There's a little bit of golden as well. The bottom line that makes it so important is that it's clarity. It's a clean, not just tourmaline, but it's a clean copper bearing tourmaline, which is really what gives you that amped up level we don't expect to see all the time. So there's a very large diamond ring. Wayne, how you doing? Are you feeling okay? You feeling any better? Yeah? Good. Good. Hopefully on the down, you know, the good side, right? All right, so good. All right, so here we go. Take a look at this. I want to show this on my hand first. That Paraiba was just a recap. It was here early in the show. Just want to make sure you saw it because I know how many of you missed out. Look at this. Diamond lovers, I'm calling your name here. Who are my diamond divas out there that want something in nothing but white diamonds, 1.5 carats of Pave every which way, in a marquise shape, but not a marquise diamond. It's round diamonds making up this marquise shape in a cocktail ring where it's 1124422. And it is 1.5 carats exactly, all white diamond Pave. How about a blowout on this one? Gotta move it. Gotta move it. Stays in the white gold. I don't know if you'd want it any other way, given that those diamonds are so elite that it really goes to, you know, really showcase and show them off a little bit in the white gold because they are white diamonds. No brown body color, no yellows to these stones. I mean, aren't you sick of seeing diamonds out there? Even the lab grown sometimes, they don't look their best. They got those body colors we don't like to see. Yes. Oh, okay, gold quartz and the square cut is gone. Thank you so much. And here's the ring. We got to go back, way back for this one. And we're going to make sure it goes out of here. This is white gold, and we're going to make it easy, affordable. The Paraiba is still here in the round. Do not wait or hesitate. Let's go ahead and get you a great value. This is one of a kind, of course. Let's size it for you. All 14 karat white gold, lowest price. Well, that can be said for every single thing we show you today. Every single thing throughout this event. Lowest price ever by far. And this one, well, we got to take it lower than $19.99. That's a good idea. But I think taking it a little lower and just making sure that the pieces can go a little bit faster. That way we can show you more in this 3 hours that is down to 2 and 20 minutes. That's it. So this is it. And we're going to make it better than $19.18 or even $17.99. And that is perfect Pave if you've ever seen it. I love that we kept the band wider. Really kind of widens up to that centerpiece. So it's just substantial all the way around. And if you like to feel your jewelry, you want to feel that weight of that gold. You want to see, oh, look at that. That's a good testament to how much labor and workmanship and extra gold is there when you see that undergallery that's completely done. And how about 1777? And it's not going to stay there long because that price is going to come down to $15.99 if you'd like to get that one. And then get ready, we got Tanzanite deals. We have a Russian demantoid here as well today. That's one of our bigger ones. It's a carat 20 in one of the rarest stones in the world. Congolese stones, Tanzanite pendants, big rounds, you name it, we got it. So it's really about requests, and that's really what's key. Get those in early and often. We'll help you out. The event is not going to be here much longer, so want to make sure you get a chance to pick out your favorites. Save that money, start that holiday shopping, whatever. Treat yourself. It's definitely a treat yourself moment, I would say. When you got values like this, guilt-free, fine jewelry shopping is definitely here today. And let's keep moving. That's only $15.99 for a lot, again, a lot of diamonds. Look at this on the hand one more time. And because of that undergallery, it's going to just glide right onto the hand. Maybe we size it up for you to wear it on a middle finger or an index finger. It'd look gorgeous that way too, because it's that statement piece. Yet look, it's not going to sit up too high. It's really just, again, about giving you that kind of flush setting with the pave that you have. So it's smooth to the touch. You got that great look, and it's only $15.99 on this one. All right, let's keep on moving. We got that one coming up. One more time, one more close-up look at it. And then, hi, Katrina. We've got Katrina's request coming up. And how about a really rare, I like her style. She wants the rare golden zircon coming up next that looks like a yellow diamond. Truth is, I don't have a 9 carat 35 yellow diamond here in stock, but we can get you the look of a 9 carat 35. How do we do that? Here it is. This is how you get that golden color. And one more time on the hand here, because I want you to see this stone from a distance. This is important. Look at that stone. What do you think? Yellow diamond look-alike? I think so. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? But remember one thing. Diamonds, whether they be white diamonds, colored diamonds, any diamond, singly refractive. Zircons go doubly refractive. So suddenly you have something very different here that is giving you what diamonds can't do. And that's important as well. It's got this really gorgeous, it is a deeper golden color. It's 1120928 is the item number. I just wanted you to see that on hand. And of course it is a bridge mounting, but really subtle. This doesn't have the diamonds going up the top or the wider points of the ring, just down below in that double row. Let's take a look at it up close as well. See what you think about this one in the yellow gold. I think it's perfect that way. We'll even come in a little closer. Zircons, believe it or not, can struggle with clarity. This one, not having any issues, right? It's a beautiful bright stone. That's why it was selected to be set in this mounting. That's why we're setting it with diamonds and gold. That's why we're giving it that wider band. It's 26 points in diamonds. They run underneath from side to side. So they're giving you that great look, and yet it is a one-of-a-kind request, and what a price tag. As I was saying, our largest yellow diamonds at this point are about 2 carats. So when you have a stone that a lot of people say all the time, I love the pricing you guys do on yellow diamonds. You think you got anything bigger. You think you have a 3 or a 4 or a 5 or a 10 carat, and we don't. It doesn't happen in the world of natural yellow diamonds that we can bring you those sizes. They're not readily available, but this is the look up. And yet you are still getting, I don't want anyone to think, because we don't do synthetics, right? People ask me all the time, well, so you guys do the lookalikes, right? Or it's you see the pricing and you think it's a synthetic or a simulated stone. We do none of that. We're only about staying in the fine jewelry, but also the exotics. And really, that's what this is. You know, the Wall Street Journal had an incredible article just in the last several months about zircons and their popularity. Now, all of a sudden, I'm thinking, well, where's everyone been? The big designers sometimes take the longest to catch up to these beautiful stones because they are more obscure. But the big designers right now are creating entire lines around this exotic stone. And we're talking about stones that aren't always set in precious metal, right? They might be zircons, but they're not always set in precious metals, and yet they are costing a fortune elsewhere. And they're being well advertised and well documented, and you can get in on the trend for a lot less money. This was originally $49.99 here on our show. We have one only. It can be changed in the gold color, so if you want contrast, go with the white gold. If you want tonal like it is now, yellow gold. There's your diamond. Look at that. The beautiful stone, the depth of it, goes right down to the diamonds. The culet, it's not touching the diamonds, but it's right there, set only as high as it needs to be to accommodate the depth of that stone. And then we're going to bring it down to, you know what? I cannot do, with a good conscience, Tony, I can't do $49.99. Obviously, it's a value on a 9 carat 35. Obviously, a lot of gold perching that stone up high above those diamonds. But it's not going to be $49.39 or $29.99. We could skip all that and go to $19.99, and we're looking at a value on a zircon that's one of our larger ones. It is not an inexpensive stone. This is not a zirconia. It is not related. This is a natural gem. It's one that we consider dates the earth. It's 4.4 billion years old. Billion. 4.4 billion. That is a big deal. And this is why, again, it's been around. It's just really like the big designers of the world are really now getting on board with it. We are doing better than 19. We're going to take it below $1,500. This is what's happening in this event. We got to move every single piece we put up here. And sometimes if what are normally just those really great values that you'd expect to let that piece go, sometimes if that's not quite doing it, we go lower, we go even, I mean, we're supposed to startle you with these prices. You are so used to our values and they're so amazing as it is every regular day. This event is about really wowing you. And I think this one will do it because it's not even $1,500 or $1,499. This is all prior to 10% extra off. That hasn't gone anywhere. We haven't changed that. We haven't taken that away. Take a look at what you have here, and one caller gets it, whether it's our requester or not. I have no way of knowing. I just know that the first caller that says sold is who wins the prize here. And it's not going to be $1,499. I'll make it $1,399 plus your 10% off. So you will actually only pay, oh my gosh, $1,259 for that ring. You got it. Congratulations, that is sold. We will show a tremendous aquamarine pendant. We've got a few of them. And I do want to show you the Kunzite because this is one that I am pretty excited about the markdown. Just recently debuted. It was modeled after a 75 carat stone. Hang on, it needs a quick little polish. This is going to be 1125391. Do you remember when we brought you a 75 carat Kunzite? There was, once upon a time, a 75 carat emerald cut Kunzite with the panther design right up top in a pendant, and it was one that everybody oohed and ahed over, and rightfully so. It was so popular, but granted, 75 carats, it was really pricey. It had a lot of gold, the unique collector's design, all of that. It had a price tag that was a little more than we were all looking to spend, right? $30,000. So we literally got back to the drawing board and created, very quickly I might add, a custom design where we basically took the panther pendant with the Kunzite and just scaled it down. And here's the end result, which is not tiny. It's a 10 karat 05 stone. It's still the gorgeous emerald cut that's very saturated. But it also has that same detailed designer panther right up top with the burnished diamonds in the body, the pave in the bail. It's sitting on top of that pendant. So really, it's like it's conquered the Kunzite, right? It's just made it to the mountaintop here. And yet such beautiful color. Feminine details with the purples, the pinks, the blues. It's like an ultraviolet blue that happens. The diamond weight is 15 points. It is going to be a huge markdown. So when we brought it out, we thought, well, this is going to make sense. So many people loved the $30,000 version. If we make a more affordable version, isn't that going to be popular? And yet it was still $39.99. So here it's at. The panther, the cat, stayed here, stayed with us. Did not move it. I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is what this whole event's about. A lot of times when you've seen the piece, there's brand new, like we just, have been seeing scattered throughout the show. But when it's also a piece that you've seen before, if it's already lasted one show, we know that it's got to go lower in the price. That's what this event is about. So here's a piece that's been on one time. It was very popular, except a lot of people said, still $4,000. Can we do better? We're about to do better right now. So you can't wait on this one. Otherwise, it's going to be gone. Give us a call on the early side. Don't wait. Please don't wait. These never last. This is that design that I've got in solid gold. Yes. Oh, really? David in California? Hi, David. Thank you so much. Did he get the zircon? Oh, good. All right. So that wasn't our requester. So Katrina, if there's something else we can find for you, just please let me know. But here we go. Instead of 39, come on in. Promise you this is going to go. We have about 13 minutes left in this hour. Not going to last. Look at this, though. I want to show you the bail. It's got a nice size bail and great finishing as well. Look at that. And then this is the back. I do want to show you the back is really well done as well. So it's not like the panther is flat. We made it as dimensional in the back as it is from the front. That's your good size bail. So yes, diamonds by the yard ready, or any other basic pendant chain you have. Let's take a look at it from a distance because that's important. This is not teeny. Obviously, it's scaled down from the 75 carat version, but it's not a small piece. And we're even offering to change the gold color. So if you like these panther designs in the yellow gold, Kunzite, we normally say in the jewelry biz, please keep it in the white gold. But that really is because most of it is so pastel. When you get a deeper, darker stone like this, feel free to put it in the yellow gold. It'll still look great. It's 1 1/4 inch top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline. Come on in. It's going under $39.99. It's going, this has to be, it's so tricky to do these pieces because obviously we wanted to scale it down to be suitable for everyday wear, but we also wanted you to be able to see the designer details. We wanted you to be able to appreciate that. And doing more complex, detailed designs, you still have to really be conscious of the fact that you're looking to still create a look that you can see it from a distance, what it is and what the design is speaking to, but you also want it to be akin what? You want it to be affordable. You want it to be wearable. You want it to be every day. That's what this design is. And so the length of where it's going to sit depends on the chain you put it on. But look at those blues. Look at those neon. That's why I say it's not just pink. It's not just purple. It's like a neon, electric, ultraviolet blue that's happening. And it's not even $39.99. Back to the wheel we will go. This is not one to wait on because it's not going to last. Who would like it? This has been the event where I tell you to say sold before you even see the price come down, because that's the best way that you know you're going to get it. Otherwise, it's going to be miss out time, right? We don't want that to happen. Don't want you to miss out when the values are this good. And let me see, I've got a little something that looks like a little lint on that stone. It's just attracting. That's what gems do sometimes. They tend to attract things from the atmosphere. Have you ever noticed that with loose gems? And we're going to help you out right now. Blowout time is here. It's not going to be 39. Got to do better. Got to do better. Got to make sure it goes white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Think about it. I would stay away from the rose just because the tones of the pinks don't work together very well, but go with either the white or the yellow and you'll be very happy you did. It's not even half of this price. So that's $19.99. 10 karat Kunzite. I can tell you from having rings, when there's a 10 karat Kunzite, that's the lowest the price ever goes, is $19.99. The lowest. That's on a great day. To get better than this, when it's designer, when it's couture looking, right? We created it, but it definitely has that super high-end French couture look to it, no doubt about it. And it's not going to be $19.99. Take a look. Come on in, because it's not going to last. We know that. It's not $19. $1,800, $88. It's not good enough unless it goes. The price tag is not correct until it's actually spoken for and done. That's the key here to this event. And it's not going to be $18.88 or $17.99. Only one, changing the gold to whatever you need. It is just, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a Kunzite ring, which a lot of you do from us, the colors and the shading is going to be correct. It's going to be matched because this is the Afghan material we've been bringing for some time. It's a beautiful, beautiful look. It's an incredible design. I'm going to show you again on the hand here as well, just also giving a little extra polish. And that's not going to be $17.99 either. Let's make it $17.77, which will actually bring it down to $15.99. If you'd like to have it. And that is a bargain on a 10, even if you just wanted it for the stone. Figure if that was I know a lot of you have been shopping loose stones for a lot of years too, where you know a 10 karat Kunzite should never be $15.99, at least not in that color, right? There's some of that lighter material out there. That's what pink spodumene usually is a very pale, pale, pale pink. Not here, not now. That's saturated. Back to the up close we go, and we'll see what you think. $17.77 only. Let's see who wants it at $15.99, 30 cents. Beautiful, isn't it? It's a great looking stone. Really well done. And if you like those panther designs, we've got one that's just the panther in the oversized piece in the yellow gold that is a reversible style in a necklace if you want to see it. And then we have the aquas that are here. We've got a big Paraiba. We have the smaller one, the light 1 carat. Now we've got a 632 that's also coming out to play today. And any requests, come on in. We've only had 2 so far. We're looking for more than 2 requests. So come on in and let us know what you'd like to see. Trapiches are still here. We got that Tourmaline necklace we love. Some of our big diamond pieces are still hanging out here as well. But that one, $1,599. Let's move on. We've got the big Tanzanite pendant. The 1841 has come out to play. Rhodochrosite, discount. Now, who says, because we try to cater to everybody, right? We got people watching from all points of the country. So some of you are saying, yeah, love it, but maybe the panther's not for you. Here's what you have an option to get. A fancy cut Kunzite, classic veil. So if the panther is the issue and you don't want to go that necessarily designer, but you still want important stone, here is a first time look at it. It's our 18 karat 05 fancy cut Kunzite. It's item number 5390. So this will do it for the Kunzite pendants that we have in stock, besides the 75 karat, which is somewhere hanging out still. But look at that beautiful fancy cut pair. So it's a modified. So usually pear shapes have that sweeping curve, that one point at the top. This is a little different. And then it's got all these different notch corners. And it's 18 karats 05, so it's larger than our last, and it's got 6 points in diamonds. So we keep that more minimal in the bail. Added the white gold. Let me know who wants the panther piece. We're moving on before pieces go. I have to do that if we're going to show you jewelry, right? Otherwise, it really slows down the whole pace of the show. So here we go. Panther piece is still here, but this is the alternative. It's almost double the size in the stone. Let's show it to you on the hand. Get you size and a measurement and a look at it on the neckline. What a pretty, pretty, pretty Kunzite that is. Isn't that something? Wow, that color. See, my Kunzite is from TVON, and it's a pear shape, a regular pear shape. And honestly, I wish it had this color. It was from many years ago. We didn't even have this quality back when I bought mine like 7.5 years ago. So you're getting this really special look. Again, the Afghan material does not fade over time either. So I can attest to that. I have one. So again, I can attest to that. It's been 7.5 years. Granted, I don't leave it sitting on the windowsill. I keep it in a jewelry box, under lock and key. But it is where, you've got that material, which over time, it's called the evening stone because it's sometimes some of the material does fade over time. The Afghan material is said not to do that. There you've got your 1.25 inch top to bottom, or 1 1/8 inch rather. And we're going to show it on the neckline, and you can change the gold on this one as well. So something as simple as, okay, bail and basket, well, you still get your gold color. We still want you to have it perfect, tailored to what you want and what you need. And yet, it's a bigger stone. We'll blow it out anyways. $79.99 it will not be. Taking a look close up because I want you to see the fancy cutting. It kind of does look like just a more traditional pear shape until you see it up close and really see the gleam and the faceting that just bounces with color. We're going to make it better than even, how about half off? $4,000. Let's go lower than that. And only a few minutes left in this hour. And then 2 hours to go in our big, big extravaganza. And this is it. Customer appreciation sale. It happens once every few years. It's not even an annual event. So please get requests in. Make this your time to shop. And maybe you're shopping for others, but maybe you're just treating yourself. It's not even $39.99 for this epic stone. It's not even going to be $3,000. We're going to make it $29.99. But remember, you've got $300 extra coming off that price. So it'll be $26.99. And then there's more. We've got more on the way. Lots and lots to get to. Russian demantoid is here. One of my favorite hoop earrings to present is here as well with burnished diamonds. Yay, I love hoops. Yes, we live in hoops, but we got some really good ones here. And we don't just do the basics, we do all kinds of designer styles. We're gonna see one of those at the top of the hour. We've got Paraiba, Aquamarines, heart-shaped yellow diamond, Tanzanites. All my Tanzanites today for my big top of the hours are rounds. So we're going super exotic and super high-end with the cut of our Tanzanites today, and they're affordable on top of that. I'm just wondering, on this Saturday, do you think we might need to do an auction or two? Because they're not allowed, right? Wayne immediately says, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And he only says that because you've been here witnessing. I've tried it a couple of times during the sale event. Not good results, right? Very iffy at best. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. That's why these shows are live. You just got to be here to figure out what's going to happen. All right, let's go ahead and talk about top of the hour. We got maybe one more item here. I just want to flash something here. This is a Rhodochrosite in the round. Don't see this very often. And where they usually fail, because we love them no matter what. We love them for being them. Gemstones are like people. We should love them for who they are. And whatever their little, idiosyncrasies are, or their personality traits, or they're all a little different, right? They're all going to have a heart and a soul to them. But they're all a little different. And Rhodochrosite, we usually have to look past a few things. And that thing is usually, because it's so rare in general to get material like this, if it's Rhodochrosite from that sweet home mine in Colorado, it is one of those that we overlook its traditional faults, which are clarity issues. You might be looking at that going, I don't know if that's true. Is that just a line? Because that looks like one of the cleanest, brightest pink stones. When it's usually opaque. They usually, and for a lot of the time when you see a Rhodochrosite, a lot of the time it's going to be faceted in a cabochon cut. And it's done that because, it's really the way we actually traditionally, if it's a more included stone, a lot of times you see that cabochon faceting utilized so that it can be, something that's still pretty, but it's not going to show off the inclusions and put a magnifying glass on those inclusions. So if you are a collector, this is a beautiful, beautiful Rhodochrosite. It's the round cut. As a result of that and the clarity, it's sparkling, which you're getting a glow. You don't usually get that. It's got a bit of that neon quality, almost like what we see out of a Mahenge Spinel. A little pink, a little red. This one has a little extra element of a golden color to it as well, so it's really attractive. It's just a beautiful stone. Now, it's a little softer, so don't wear it every single day if you're going to be really hard on your jewelry, but maybe it's that special occasion piece. Maybe you're not hard on your jewelry. I tend to really, I wear the heck out of my pieces that I wear all the time, but I don't baby them and they're fine. It's just, again, be aware. This is a little bit softer stone, so just something to be aware of because I need you to have all the knowledge you need to wear your jewelry properly. But this is really a pretty stone, and it's in 18 karat gold, both rose and white together. It's got our 59-point center stone, which is the round, which is glowing and bright. And then look what we added. Those are pink diamonds. We added pink and white diamonds at 47 points in total. So it's a very important style. The round double halo is going to lead into a chevron shape, points outward, east and west, gives you a really pretty, simple, elegant style. It's 4279, and we're so proud of this one. So proud of it. I'm proud of the price tag. That's what gets really exciting about this one. It's all about the value. And when you're getting that kind of diamond weight and that kind of stone presence, and yep, $59.99 goes a lot lower than that. And do you realize how good a value that is? I understand we don't see these every day. So you may not, and you didn't walk into a store yesterday at the mall and go, oh yeah, I was just cruising around the mall on my Friday night and saw Rhodochrosite and I'm well-versed on the pricing. They're rare. They're usually in museums. So it's not something that's got much of a price tag associated with it. It's not like we sit here and talk about it goes for this per carat and this per carat. We don't see it. It's not available. So to be able to bring one and make it affordable, well, that's taking the impossible and making it oh so very possible by marking down the price below $3,000 on, yes, a round Rhodochrosite in 18 karat gold with the upgrade in the pink and the white diamonds, and it's not going to be $59. If you've ever wanted to own one, this is the day. I'll just say it like it is. We have earrings, by the way. We do. We've got earrings. If you'd like to see them, I can go larger on my Rhodochrosite. We have a stone that's over 1 carat. It comes with a little bit heftier price tag, but we can get you virtually anything you need in Rhodochrosite, which is quite the statement. If that doesn't tell you what you need to know about our selection in jewelry, I don't know what does. By the way, it is the top of the hour, so welcome in. Glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday to you. We are live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have 2 hours left, and we are taking your requests. Actually, we need your request today. So let me know what it is, because customer appreciation sale is in full force, but not much longer until it's all over. So you want to make sure you get your favorites, want to make sure you get everything you love, and more importantly, if you want this collector's piece, and yes, we're going to have a big Tanzanite deal coming up at the top of the hour. So that is right after this one goes. We'll get to our Tanzanite deal, big value coming up, and take a look at this one. This one's going to go first. And it's not going to be $59, even $3,000, even $29.99, going lower. One caller only gets it. Let me know what requests you have. We are helping you out. We got 2 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow to get you all your best of the best favorites. But this one's going to be you know what? Skip over $28.88. Skip it all. Let's go $24.99 and drop it yet again. And then you get another $250. That's a sizable discount. So $22.49 gets you our one and only Rhodochrosite round. If you'd like to have it, then of course the hoop earrings are coming up. We've got the Tanzanite deal. I'm going to move that up a little bit because it is so crazy limited. So we'll do that. Here's what you have on the hand. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. See that bright, bright, bright quality about that stone? That's not what you usually get. And you see, it's almost like you look right through it, right? That beautiful brightness it has. $24.99 turns into $22.49 at checkout. Okay, so it's our big customer appreciation event. I am so thankful and appreciative of you guys just for being here. That's all that matters to me, that you're hanging out. You're choosing to spend a little bit of your Saturday, a busy summer Saturday right here with us. Happy August, everybody. Glad you're with us today. So we're going to get to something really special. And it's our top of the hour. If you'd like the Rhodochrosite, just give us a call. And again, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to need a little bit of help from you guys today. Need your request today. We've got 2 hours left in the show, but listen, it flies by. And we've got a lot of special pieces we can show. The question is, what would you like to see before this event ends? Because I don't think there's anybody who wants to spend more than they have to. I don't think that it's not about how much money you have. I don't think anybody, no matter what their financial status, wants to spend more than they need to. This is the event you need to be shopping great jewelry. I would even say there's a lot of you that have gotten really hip and savvy to the game here and have actually started doing holiday shopping. Or those events that may seem far off months from now, whether it's the big anniversary, the retirement, the birthday, whatever it is, a lot of people have started shopping because this event is where it's at for savings. So don't hesitate. Call us with requests. Obviously, I got a great lineup for you, but if there's anything you want to see, even if you want to check on availability from something that you may have seen throughout the last week during this event, call me. We'll help you out. We'll let you know right away. But this is the top of the hour. Here we are, always showcasing something amazing at this point of the show. And it doesn't get any better than this, because this is something that we have all desperately wanted and yet hasn't been here very often. So we're about to show you 112-5147. It is a fabulous stone. It's blue wing block D. but this is for your neckline. We're gonna have a ring coming up in a little bit that's a great size. It's about 2.5 carats. But right now, we're gonna get you the stone that is perfect for everybody. Because with rings, it can be tricky what style to get, what size, especially if you're gifting. If you want to give the gift of Blue Wing Block D to some other jewelry lover or collector, you're not sure how to go about rings, this is the classic style pendant. And yet, we've upgraded it with the fancy cutting that is the round. So you get a better cut, you get what should be more money in the cut. It won't be. You know what's happening. We're blowing it out. And the best part is, the minimum stone size that I have here, there's only a couple to go around because we had to match these identically. We had to get you the perfect color and the perfect saturation and the perfect cutting. And so the minimum size you're getting is a 1 carat 23. Something about this 123. I was sitting in section 123 last night. I don't know, 123. It's easy, right? You even remember your carat weight, but that's just a minimum. 30 points in diamonds you're getting as well. And we are ready to blow this out. And it's classic. It's a halo, diamonds in the bail. So whether you're giving it to yourself and saying, you know what, I deserve that. I've earned that. I deserve a great piece of Blue Wing Block D before it's gone. Or if you're giving it to a gift, or you're not sure if you're just gonna save it for collectible, or you're just gonna give it at some point, or maybe you're doing that early holiday shopping and you wanna treat somebody you care about to the best Tanzanite that has ever been mined, this is it. So let's take a look at it. It's our big top of the hour. You know what that means. There's not just a great value, it's special even in accordance to what else we're doing here today. And yet it's 112-5147. Please don't wait. If you're waiting to get on the phone lines, it's going to be a very sad situation. I know here I'm talking about, oh, we got a couple. That doesn't mean 25. It doesn't mean 2,500. It means we've got a couple of them. And that's because, look at the color you're getting. Saturated, bright blues, purples, and reds. That's the telltale sign. Don't let anyone tell you that a Tanzanite is the best color in Tanzanite if it doesn't have visible reds. If it doesn't, it ain't the best. And that's what we're bringing right now. 1 carat 23 minimum. Come on in. I don't want you to wait. It is not going to be, and by the way, white, yellow, rose gold, of course. Choose your gold color. Let us customize it to your exact specifications. But it's also going to be 30 points in diamonds. So that's no small diamond weight. Almost 1/3 of a carat. In that halo, in the diamonds, Pave in the bail as well. And we have only got a couple. So Wayne, okay, so already 1, 2, 3 gone. Yes, 3 are gone. I don't have a price tag up there. If you're wondering, wait a minute, are you telling me she's selling them before there's a price up there? Who would do that? Those are called TVON shoppers. Those are the TVON veterans. They know what's up. They know if it's Lauren Blair and it's a top of the hour and it's a Tanzanite, they got the best flipping deals on Tanzanite anyways. It's her top of the hour and it's customer appreciation sale. I think it's going to be a real special deal. And it is. Jay, you've got one. Jess, you've got one. All right, so we have 3 gone. Well, guess what? We are not going to get anything like, now you see the popularity here and I see the excitement. Maybe I should just leave it at $19.99. I would never do that. I would never leave it at the price that is a great value that we know we could get, that we know also in this case would be $200 extra off. We're not doing that. We're giving you a better value. And when I say better value, a top of the hour, worthy of everybody's attention who, you know, tunes in and goes, okay, I'm taking a break. Let me see what TVON's doing. Let me see if she's going to catch my attention today. Let's see if I got anything special that I should tune in for. This is it. This is it. If you buy one thing during this entire event, make it this Blue Wing Block D. Because here's what we never have. We never have the 1 carat sizes. We never have rounds, and we never have the pendants. Look at it from a distance. Obviously, it's not small. It starts with a carat 23 stone. Look at that from a distance away. I'll give you the measurement, then we'll try it on. Great for gifting, especially when you don't have to pay $1,500. Here it is from top to bottom. That would be about 3/4, well, actually more like 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. And then we'll show it on the neckline. And do not wait, because I don't think this is going to stick around. It never does. And we are already super busy. We went from 3 callers to 5 callers to 6 callers now, and that just means I don't have enough to go around. So that means if you're not on the phone lines yet connected to an operator, you need to dial right now. Yes. I'll show the Rhodochrosite again after this. Sure. We'll sell this out real quick, Sean. This won't take long. Let's go back up close and get you a better value than $15. $14.99. What about under $1,000? Would that be more of a wow moment if we just went to $999? Well, here's what's happening. I cannot take good enough for a deal like this. We got customer appreciation. Let's take it even lower, and I'm going to need your calls. All right, so we've got another one gone. It's one left. So we're not even to the final low by any stretch of the imagination, and it's almost sold out. So whatever you do, and don't just don't sit back and give up. Come on in. We've got an operator waiting for you. We'll get right to you. But it's amazing, and it's not $888. And it's not going to be, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this, $849. We're under cost. And that's the customer appreciation kind of thing, is do not expect us to make money. Do not expect us to profit. If we can take a week out of our year and do something really just a magnitude we've never seen before, you better believe we're going to do that. And it just seems like the right time to do it, doesn't it? When it's not $849 or $800 or $799. Operators, you need to yell them out. You have to tell me how many you're getting. Otherwise, I'm going to be in big, big trouble. And there's nothing we'd love to see more than me in trouble. But I do enough of that on my own. So let's do this. Not even $799. I'm serious. We're going lower. We're making this easy. You just have to let me know. And operators, there's no limit. If you have a customer who wants two, and they want to get one for them and one for their sister, one for them, one for the best friend, one for them, one for their daughter. If I love something, I always get one for my mom. That's the principle. She does the same for me. We're shoppers. We love the same stuff. So if I get one for me, I get one for her. It's that simple. Do that. It's not $799. Tony, let's make it even lower. We're going to sell them out. It's going to be less than 60 seconds until we do. And I'm going to ask for $700, not $799. Let's go even lower. Let's go even lower. I'm going for it here. Let's go for it. Go for the Tanzanite. Go for the diamonds and go for the gold. Any color you want. And it's not even $799. Wait a minute. Don't sell them yet. Let's go $777. And by the way, that'll be $699.30. You got one? Absolutely on the hand again, on the neckline again. Let's go again here. We've got 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. As it measures, there it is against the hand. I'll show it up against my neckline so you can see it that way. But this is, oh, okay, let's go now. Here we go. All right. Tony's like, let's go. Here we go. $777. It's really $699. It's amazing. It really is. Just operators, you have to let me know. Tim, are you getting one? Tim, you've got one. Jay, do you have one? Jay's got one. What about you? Sean, are you getting one? One. Okay, Victor, what about you? Victor, Wayne, Jess. All right, let's go back up close. Take a look at it here. You don't want to miss out. It's $699.30. Carat 23 is the smallest one I've got. That's incredible. Just incredible. Where are you buying Tanzanite? Because you don't see Tanzanites offered for $400 or $500 a carat when it's a light lilac, lavender, basic, Block C. We're going Block D. We're going like old timer here. This is the material that hasn't been mined in over 15 years. It's only here. It's our exclusive. This is the moment. $699.30 if you'd like one, and the answer is yes, you would like one, because whatever it looks like on camera, you know the deal. They only get better when you see them in person. When you see them in person in normal light, not these bright hot surface of the sun lights, you got a better saturation, better purples, blues, and reds as well. $699.30. Let's give it a final 30 seconds. We can't get anyone through. We're just completely jammed on our phone lines, as will be the case for the following hour and probably 45 minutes here, because we have just got that kind of lineup today. Not to mention a Tanzanite ring coming up in a little bit that's also a round. So yes, we can get you a round and a ring as well. Looking forward to that. And it's a really cool new designer style. And remember, money back guarantee. I got new shoppers out there who are just getting registered, just making their first purchase, getting their feet wet here at TVON, going, okay, seems too good to be true. I'm going to try it. You have to, and once you do, you will never turn back. You never need to go anywhere else for your fine jewelry. Take it from literally hundreds of thousands of customers we have who have said those very words. Once I found TVON, I don't need to shop anywhere else because I got a better quality for a lesser price. So why would I ever go anywhere else again? It's just, honestly, the only reason people go elsewhere is because they're looking for something fake or faux. You know, I get customers every day and I'll guide you where to go. I'm a shopper. So listen, I'm not saying you just have to shop here. If you're looking for lab grown, I'll tell you where to go. If you're looking for fake stones, synthetic stones, simulated stones, I'll tell you where to go. I know where to shop no matter what. I know where to shop. Okay, maybe kitchen appliances. That's not my expertise. Kitchen stuff. I don't know where to go for that stuff. I have no idea. I can't help you there. But other things, most everything else, yeah. The stuff I actually do shop for, yeah, which is everything else but that. So here we go, $6.99 and 30 cents. Let's keep going. Rhodochrosite. Who's waiting on the rhodochrosite? Let me show that one more time. Somebody wanted to see, is that real? Did that really happen? Here's the rhodochrosite again. We had this right between the two, between the bottom and the top of the hour here. So here we go. This one's 112-4279. Questions? We're good? All right, so keep calling on the Tanzanite pendant, see if we have one for you. Let's take a look at our one more recap of our 59-point Sweet Home Colorado mine. Rhodochrosite. I just like the sound of it. I like saying it, rhodochrosite. It's a great stone. Comes out of right here in the U.S., Colorado. I'll be there for a day on Tuesday. You think I'm gonna have time to go to the mine? Can I get there? I got one day. It's a pretty jammed schedule, but can I get there? Can I get there on Tuesday? I'll let you know. Tune in Wednesday and we'll find out together. But that's our 59 pointer with the 47 points in the pink and the white diamonds, and that's gonna be, what do we do? $24.99. So $22.50 basically, $22.49 at checkout on that one. Hoop earrings are coming up. Some really casual, wearable, but designer. Can you do designer and casual? Yeah, the answer is yes. We'll bring it to you next. $24.99. Somebody was asking to see this again. I'm not sure who it was, but there it is. I'm going to try it on the hand one more time for you. $22.49. Let me know who's got it. That's obviously a one only. There's some really pretty matching earrings as well. They're drops. They do really look similar in the design. So if you are so inclined to think about rhodochrosite earrings in drops, let me know and we'll bring those out for you gladly. And Jay, did you have a question? Everyone good? Everyone happy? Everyone get their 1, 2, 3? Tansy? There you go. And moving along, got something else for you. It's going to be the hoops I was telling you about, casual yet designer. How do you do that? Designer doesn't necessarily mean opulent, doesn't necessarily mean over the top. It can, but this to me is a hoop that just looks like money. You know, like the really high-end status designs you see, yet it's so wearable, so amazingly everyday wearable if you choose. And it's 111-8908. How are we doing on the Tansies? Everyone happy with their Tanzanite pendant for $6.99? I'm so glad we had that. Enjoy it. Check and see if we have any left for you. And let's talk a little bit about this hoop, which is a rounded style. There's so much to talk about here. It's like a dome. Right now it looks like a dome ring, right? But they're actually going to sit north to south on the ear. They have a post and butterfly backing. This is the classic style of make that big surface area of the highly polished gold, which I love in the yellow, by the way, but we'll do the white or the rose, and yet burnish the diamonds, which means set them into. Burnish is different than bezel. Burnishing is where you set them flush into the surface of the gold, so there's no elevation of the diamonds. Bezel is where you actually have a border, a distinctive border of gold around it. Yes? I can. I don't know if I have them out here, but let me check. When did I see those? Was that today? Was that Thursday? Or was that a year ago? I do have them here. They're right here. All right, I've got the rhodochrosite earrings. I'll flash those for you. Did you get the ring there, Wayne, or are you just thinking about the earrings? The earrings are in yellow, so technically they're not an exact match, but they are the rounds, and that's what I think is the priority, is having the shape and the style and the cut match. Hi, are you prancing? Oh, okay, good. Okay, I think you are actually. Trotting? Trotting, Jay? Okay, those are, hey Wayne, I'm just flashing the earrings. You let me know if they want to see more details. We can show them after the hoops. Those are our rhodochrosite drops in the yellow gold. They have 91 points of total weight here. In the round rhodochrosites, 18 karat gold and 68 points in diamonds. So princess and rounds there. We'd be happy to give them a full presentation. Jay, are they waiting on the line for this? Let me just show this right now for Shiva. It's 111-8083. And is this the specific Marilani mint she was looking for? It is. Oh, good. Well, let me show it to you. This is our wowza. That is a gorgeous stone. I can see why she said show that to me. It's really pretty. And it's huge. It's 8083. And that's going to be, we'll get back to the hoops. I'm trying to be courteous of the people that are on the lines here because obviously it's a busy Saturday. You might have places to go, people to see, things to do, baseball to watch. Or is that just me? That's just me. Okay. So here we go. in person for once too. It's very exciting. 8083 is the number. Is that the one she's looking for? 211 on the Marilani color changing mint garnet. And also 48 points in heart shapes. Yes, those are heart shapes. And the heart shapes are on the side facing out. And then you also have the 54 points of extra round brilliance. So we'll get you over a carat diamonds, of course, overall. But we are going to give you a great value. Let me try this on for you. And Jay, if she likes it, big value. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if she was here when these premiered months ago with me, but this was a $99.99 ring. It hasn't changed in price until right now. And now it's going below, yeah, it's going below $5,000, which is half off already. We're going to take it even lower than $49.99, or, you ready for it? I'll just blow it out right now, $2,999. You get an extra $300 off. It'll be $26.99 at checkout. That stone is so gorgeous on its own. It's almost like it doesn't need to do anything else, but it does. It changes color from bright green to red. So think about that. You've got that pop of neon minty green that looks almost like Paraiba, and then it changes under incandescent light to reds like Alexandrite does, like some of the rarest sapphires in the world do. That's an incredible color change. It's not subtle. It's a really different color. So very important stone on the rarity scale for that reason. That's our 211. Is Marianne waiting as well? Yeah. Okay, so Marianne, we've got your request. Wayne, did they need to see more of the, okay, so we're good on the Rhodochrosite. The ring is still here too? Okay, so here's the ring for Shiva. $29.99 turns into $26.99. Jay, let me know if she has any questions on that, but every single diamond, especially the heart shapes, I mean, think about it. Those are almost quarter carat heart shapes. You're kidding me. So, Marianne, I love the way you think. She wanted to see the big Kunzite with the panther. And it's not the 75 carat, it's the Asher cut. Yay! So we're going to have that one coming up. Jay, let me know if you have any questions on this one. Yeah. Of course, gladly. Take a look. That one's here at the moment. Here's the big Asher cut. I'm going to try to, why not just hold these up right for you? I'm going to have to zoom back. We're going to show you the two together. We obviously had the emerald cut. The difference first is the size of the stone and the cutting. You've got the Asher cut here, which the panther sits east to west. I love how he's more relaxed here. He's more just kind of chilling on top of that Asher cut stone. Let me see if I can just face it a little more towards you. I personally, Marianne, I adore this one. He's very relaxed. And then let me show you the other one. The other one that we had was the emerald cut, where the panther is more upright, as the stone is. So the panthers are really kind of designed to suit the stone best. But here's the, that's how the other one looks. And the color's a little bit better on the Asher, which is pretty impressive considering it's such a nice large size, even larger than the emerald cut. So there they are together. So obviously we had the 10 carat on the right earlier for $17.77. It's still here. And then 1125157 is the one on the left, which we're seeing now for the first time today. And that's going to give you a, wow, 21 carat 68. Is that all? Just a 2168 Asher cut with a super saturation is what we'll call that. Then you get the diamonds, again, same kind of design, burnished spots into that leopard, and it's going to be 8 points in the diamonds in any gold you want. And Marianne, if you'd like that one, it's going to be $39.99. So yes, $39.99 plus you get $400 off, so it'll be $35.99 for the left side, which looks so, so good. And then Victor, let me know if she's got it narrowed down. We can always zoom in on just one because obviously you want the comparison first, and then we can zoom in on your favorite. But what a stone to get when you see that side by side and you see that color saturation level like you have it there, and then, oh, look at that. So we still have the 10 carat of 5 on the right side, the 2168 on the left. Jay, are you getting that Marilani mint? Congratulations, Shiva, enjoy it. So here we go, and I'll show this one also. Let me take a moment and take the Asher cut to the hand and the neckline and give you a measure. Hidden veil right behind the panther. Take a look at that. They're both still available. And yeah, that's $39.99, but really $35.99 if you'd like to get that one. Thanks, Marianne, for the request. It's a no for Marianne, so it means it's open to everybody else. So there's the 1-inch style that you've got there. And again, that's quite the stone. We did go more than double the size there. So that's a very, very important piece. All right, our last look at the Kunzites. Thanks, Marianne. Thanks for being with us today. Thanks for watching. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what's coming up next with the hoops, because I know we're back to those, and we want to get back to those classic but designer hoops that I was telling you about. So again, that's the 1005 1777. Here's the 2168 for $39.99. Neither of those prices you actually pay because we're going 10% off. But take a look. Here they are. They're back. They're the hoops. And keep those requests coming because we want to make sure we get to all requests today. And then take a look at this. Such a special hoop. 1118908 was the item number on this one again. And it's 36 points in different sizes. These almost look like little bubbles, little champagne bubbles that are burnished into that hoop, looking so good. That's on a finished surface of all high polish, so you get a really gorgeous look there, don't you? And of course, I know you're waiting to see them on, so we'll do that next. But that's a really special hoop where it starts a little more narrow because, of course, they're sitting east to west now. They're going to sit north to south in the ear, so you do have a post and butterfly back. They're going to start a little more narrow there at the top, then they widen, then they narrow back down. It's kind of like those big, beautiful, bold hoops we saw years ago when gold was a couple $100 an ounce as opposed to $2,400 an ounce like it is now. And yet you get this great look that I think really just looks super cool. And however you're going to stack, or if you are putting multiple earrings together, this is what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see the size that they're going to give you there and how beautiful they look. I would say also this size is a 1/2 inch. So it's a size that I would also think about and consider. Hold on. I am going to make sure, let me just put a backing on with it. That'll be easier because balancing it is one thing, but putting a backing, and I'm just going to take out my second earring and use that backing and see if that'll work. But really want you to see what they look like so you can see them on. Perfect. All right. So this is now you're going to see how they look when they're on and how they don't actually show the piercing at all because you see how that's going to sit flush with the ear. Now, all those diamonds are smooth. So if you ever have issues with your jewelry or your jewelry and your earrings are catching, or your hair's getting tangled or things are getting caught, that's not going to happen here at all because, well, you've got that beautiful smooth surface. All those diamonds are set into the gold surface, so it really makes it very wearable. But also consider this, you've got this super special style that, again, only 1/2 inch, but they are wider. So I always find with the wider earrings, they present as a little more powerful because for the obvious reason, right? So a 1/2 inch may sound very pedestrian and very kind of, okay. But you can see it's got a great size and presence to it. So those diamonds are gleaming, whether you choose the white, the yellow, or the rose gold, they're not even $9.99. This is such a fabulous earring. And it's, again, another way to expand your hoop collection. If you think you got them all, you probably don't have this style yet. And yet they're casual, but it's a casual way to have a really nice size. Let's take a look close up again. White, yellow, or rose, and make it even better. With the 36 points, you're getting over 1/3 of a carat in the diamonds. And we're going to send them out right now for better than even $888. And I love that they round out. Always interesting, I think, to have different sizes of diamonds too. And then again, the smooth quality, the shine quality. They're not $799 or $777. Let's make it even better, $699. And then $70 off that, so they're $629 and change. If you'd like to get those hoop earrings, they are so fabulous. They really, truly are. So I cannot go wrong in a hoop earring, especially if you want casual, but striking, but substantial, but comfortable, all the things that don't always jive when it comes to jewelry. Sometimes it's an either or proposition. Sometimes it's a choose one or the other. You don't get comfort and a look, right? You don't get presence and comfort. It's one of those things where the earring is really balanced and just gives you, I think, everything we're looking for in a great everyday wearable style. So that's only $699. Remember, $629 and change at checkout, and we'll see who's got them, and then we're going to move right along. So we've got a lot to do on this. Last now 90 minutes. That's all we have left. We have literally 93 minutes. That's it. So not a lot of time left in the show, which is why I'm encouraging your requests to come on in. We want to make sure you get all your fabulous requests in. And we've got a Tanzanite pendant that's huge. We've got the 18 karat over here. We've got so much to show you. Again, it's just a matter of what you'd like to see. Let's prioritize what you want to see in the 90 minutes as opposed to just showing you whatever. We really want to hone in on your exact request. So there they are, $629. You've got the yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. I wish I had the white and the rose, and I apologize I don't because they are incredible in the yellow. Yes, you've got a white and a yellow, or just yellow? Yellow gold. Great. Thank you so much, Wayne. We've got the yellow gold over here, and Jay, you're going to let me know what color you're getting. What about you, Tim? Are you getting the earrings as well? What color? Are we going for a sweep? We're going for the sweep here. All right, yellow gold again. So yellow gold, very popular. I agree. The diamonds, it's interesting. We talk about, and I'll be the first one to say it, I say it all the time. Usually our white diamonds, we talk about in white gold. And what a beautiful combination it is, because the white gold shows off the quality of the diamonds. But interestingly enough, in a burnishing, yes, the white diamonds are going to be a beautiful complement to the white gold. But honestly, in a burnished style, I love that in this case, it's giving you contrast. It's almost as if the diamonds show up even more when they're set in a backdrop of a gold that's a little bit of a departure from the diamond color. So if that makes sense, you've got the contrast of the white diamond in the yellow gold. So it's almost like maybe the diamonds, while they're still set within it, are showing up a little bit more, showing up a little bit brighter. It's a really, really, really cool pair of earrings. And yet, it's not something you're waiting to wear. You're not waiting for a special occasion one day to say, I really, really love that piece, that you name it. We all as women love to shop, right? We love those things that are specialty and unique, but sometimes the more special pieces that we're really excited about are not the ones we're wearing all the time. I love when a piece, again, gives you that wearability, but gives you something different, gives you something bold, gives you something unique, and yet you're wearing them all the time. They're even stackable. I would say a second piercing, they work. Take a look at them one more time, close up. Let's move on in just a moment. Got our last call on this half of the show here. We are already halfway through our Saturday. So I want to make sure we get to all your favorites. Again, I'm begging for requests. Tell me what you want to see. We'll help you out with that. But let's keep moving. The big Congolese is here. We got the big one. It's the 8 carat 28 is here. Don't hesitate to ask about Tanzanites. We got some big ones, and then still to come is the ring. So the ring that I mentioned would be so beautiful with the pendant we had, if you want to match. Or if you're just saying, show me something wearable in a Tanzanite blue wing, I have got it. And it's going to be coming up as well. 112-5363 coming up. Wait, do you see that? Look at that. Oh my goodness, something about the sweep of the rose gold around the Tanzanite and the white gold, just a match made in heaven there. So we're going to see that one coming up next. Let's get to it. And then a yellow diamond heart shape. I've got a big aqua. It was just Thursday night when I last saw you guys that we had the end of the show bombarded with aquamarine requests. All the big ones came out, 5 carat, 8 carat, gone in seconds. I did bring out this one. It's a 248, but lots of diamonds. So we're going to see that as well. Paraiba pendant is here in the green color. We've got a huge aqua pendant, and we've got the big green as well. All right, keep calling on those hoops. Let's get to our Tanzanite. 112-5363. So there are some of you that I've heard of as many as 50 blue wing block Ds in the collections of our viewers. Some of you may even exceed that. And whether you're on your first, whether you're on your 50th, whether you are in that category like me where you don't have a blue wing block D yet, because let's face it, I put them up, they sell, I put them up, they sell, I put them up, they sell, and we're almost sold out of them entirely. The collection is almost done. So this becomes a moment where no matter where you are in your collector's status of blue wing block Ds, you probably don't have a mounting that looks like this, because it's very fresh and fashion forward. So this is not going to be the ring. Now, it's not taking it out of wearability at all. It does have a 2 carat 66 blue wing to start, and that is oh so important, isn't it? And there's something about it, the contrast of the base of the split shank and the white gold with the white diamonds, and then that sweep of rose gold that wraps around and hugs your Tanzanite, kind of cradles it. There's something about it that's working, and I think it's with the red flashes of the stone corresponding with the rose gold wrapping around it. 67 points is your diamond weight, so that's over 2/3 of a carat. So you're getting a lot of great diamond weight there, and I could not be more proud of what we're about to do. Very impressive. Superstar status here. Wait till you see it on, because that's a design we don't usually have, right? It's a little different than what we usually bring, which is why you may not have it already, which is why I think it opens the door for so many Tanzanite lovers. And if you are, again, still seeking out your first blue wing, what a great size to get. What a great look. And it's still oh, this is so clever too. Look how the culet of the stone sits in between the split shank. So yes, the diamonds are running from one side to the other. Yes, they go all the way underneath and through, but you also have this really cool way where I like looking at it from this angle, and you'll see that. You'll see it from that angle. You'll see it from this angle. Look at that. Profile views are so important when you're the wearer of a ring, because you end up seeing all these different angles, and those are important. That's part of the design process. It is one that most of the time is ignored, I will admit. Most of the time, designers don't give one thought to the profile of a ring. But this is truly dimensional and beautiful, and therefore gives you this really special look from all these angles. Let's try it on and show you what it looks like. Still, at the core of it though, it's still like a solitaire sit on a split shank, right? But instead, that extra sweep of rose, which if you want, hey, be specific. If you absolutely insist on one color of gold, let's do it. I don't think there's a restriction there. So if you'd rather have all white, all yellow, all rose, go ahead. If you want to keep it in two-tone with the rose and the white, then ask for it as is. But let's make it happen for you. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? How do we make this easy? How do we make it affordable? Because I'm only looking at $49.99, and I get it. It's a little extra on the design element. It's got a lot of extra details. We know rounds are always, or at least should be, there should be a premium price tag on a round always. I don't care what it is. It doesn't have to be the best Tanzanite in the world. It can be a basic stone like Amethyst. If it's a round cut, it's a wasteful cut. So they had to waste, like willingly, waste material from the jump, from the start. Think about how rough material starts. And I know this is something that may be a little bit kind of the behind the scenes kind of aspect of gemstone mining, but they don't come out of the ground looking like this, right? They need a little bit of help. And in the case of Tanzanite, obviously, we talk about rough crystals and how they're mined are this really kind of like free-form oblong shape. And then it's the faceting process that determines if it's a round, a cushion, a trillion, an oval, a pear shape. And then the polishing process happens. So you've got all these different, sort of steps, if you will, to get to this finished product. But a round is one that you don't see very often because of the fact that it's wasteful. And that's the same reason that it drives that price up. You should be paying more for a round than you pay for any other cut, like especially ovals, even cushion cuts. You're supposed to pay less for those because they're not as wasteful of a cut. You didn't willingly throw away rough material like you have to with a round. So all those things need to be considered when you look at a $49.99 price tag and realize how good that is. But we're going to take it down right now. And because I'm looking at still the $29.99 is the best case scenario, and I'm wondering if we can't help you out a little bit along the way with this, and being that it's our last 90 minutes, let's do this. What if we put it down even further? And I was thinking about auctioning it, but you know what? The auctions are no good, right? We're not getting a lot of traction on the auctions because it's a sale event. Everything's brought down below cost as it is. We don't need to be doing auctions. But at $29.99, I'm curious if that's going to be enough to get it a home. One more time on the hand here, and I'll show you all those different views and the profile and all that, the good stuff. But this is what's so important right now. It's not even $29. You can actually choose if you want. Did you see how I just kind of took that stone and kind of jogged it off to one side? You can do that, or it's really meant to be set here in the center. So your stone is still centered on the hand, and then you've got the diamonds that you see on each side there. Split shank, and then again, the rose gold starts on one side, sweeps up and around, wraps around, comes down to the other. So it really is fresh, and you can really see those reds. Now it's not even going to be $29 or $19.99. Let's help you out. We've got our big sale, biggest sale event we do. Full money back guarantee. Whatever you want to see, and in this case, you're even changing the gold if you want to. So you can do that if you want all yellow, all rose, all white. Might take a couple extra days to do it, but let us know. We want you to have it the way you want it. But it's not even 19. We want to take it even lower. Let's go lower. Let's go. We're going to make it happen. It's not going to be 19, 18, 17, even $16.99. We're going wild here with this one. And it's going to be for one caller, and you know who you are if you like it, because that is an amazing piece. Also, I must say, it matches the pendant that some of you picked up earlier. Some of you were lucky enough to get that fabulous pendant. That's important as well. Remember the pendant we had with the round that we had, the 1, 2, 3? Well, this one's going to be a great match to it, but here's the deal. Oh my goodness. Hi, Lorelei. Thank you so much. Lorelei just wanted, well, I'm not sure she wanted me to let you know, but I'm going to let you know anyways. She picked up this ring with the rose and the white gold with a morganite a while back, and she said it's fabulous. And Lorelei, thank you so much for your kind words. Appreciate that. That's so sweet of you to say. Kindness in this world, so lovely. I'll tell you what, guys. Let's skip 16. Yes, you're getting your 10% off. Let's go even better. And Lorelei has this mounting already. Fabulous is the word she used. Fabulous. I couldn't agree more. I think that's the right adjective to describe this mounting and this designer style. You know what? Before we sell it, let's go even less. I mean, it probably is gone at $16.99. Let's be real. It's a great value, 10% extra off that. Too good, right? Is there such a thing as too good though? Not when it's customer appreciation sale event, which is winding down. So again, you don't have forever and ever and ever to shop this event. So get it while you can, get your favorite. If you need a blue wing, grab it. Rounds are special. This is still delivering the glitter factor while it's still giving saturation. You're not giving up one to get the other. You're still getting a liveliness and a brightness to it while it's still giving that saturation and yes, the reds, which is why it's coupled with the rose gold and working so well. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $16 or $15.99. Let's blow it out truly. Let's make it $1,499. And then you get another $150 off that. Essentially, it's going to be $1,349. So big time value. Major moment for our Tanzanite lovers, and that's going to be one for the ages. Let me try it on one more time. And again, $13.49 and change if you like it. And again, the opportunity to really make it your own. So you see there, that is probably my favorite perspective. On the ring is right there, that viewpoint, that stunning look right there. And how about the other side? Same thing. If you look past or underneath that rose gold sweep there, you've got that scent. Look at that. That's where you see the culet, and it's nestled right between the split of the diamonds. That looks so good, doesn't it? It's a really important piece, and from every single aspect, every way around, even this profile view. Look how cool this is. I'll try to hold it so you can see that profile view there. It's fabulous. All right, so let's take a look at it on the hand again. $13.49 if you'd like to get it, and that's what it looks like right there. Yes. Hi. Tracy? Hi, Tracy. Wait a minute, Sean. Do you think it's Tracy in Anaheim? Did you tell her that I was there last night in her fair city? Did you tell her that? Did you tell her I'm going to be there in a couple hours in her fair city? And I had a lovely time. Anaheim was good to me. It was good to be back in the OC. I don't know if Tracy knows this. I grew up in the OC. I spent all my formative years there. Yes. From age 5 to age 18. Yes. So thank you, Tracy, so much. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to do, a lot to show you in very little time. So here we go. That's, yeah, $14.99 for that ring is incredible. That's the other view there. Just kind of flipped it around there. I was thinking of her yesterday, Sean. I was thinking, I hope I see Tracy and Alan. I just hope I hope suddenly I hear my name screamed out, and I hope it's Tracy and Alan. I thought it would be, it's a long shot, but when you broadcast nationwide and you're in the same city as some of our customers, you kind of hope that maybe I'll get lucky, right? And see them. I'll know it because she'll probably have a Tanzanite on each and every finger, right? She'll have Tanzanite on the neckline. She'll have Tanzanite earrings, right? She's got to be up there in her Tanzanite count, right? We talk about the USA's medal count. I want to know Tracy's Tanzanite count. I bet you she has more Tanzanite than the US has medals. That's for sure. Well done, Tracy. Thank you. Yes? I'm saying yes. Yeah. No, what do you want? You want yellow gold and white gold or what? Oh, you check with them in the back on that. I don't know if they're going to do that. That's like casting a new thing and everything. I don't know if they can do that. But check. They might be able to. I would say if you're going to go two-tone, rose and white, really the intention there. I know we can do the all one color if you want, but again, give us a little extra time. All right, let's keep on moving. And just FYI, if you need an 18 karat Tanzanite, we got an 1841 round. Some of our rounds go up to 30 carats. Look at that. That is another round. We're seeing another. We're really bringing out the rounds today. So that's the 18 karat. Yeah, 1841, very important Tanzanite pendant there. I do want to show you though, there is the panther style. Now, I know we've shown you a couple as accents in pendants. This is just a pendant, and it's a big pendant. I'm going to go to the hand here because this is one way. And one quick turn of the wrist here, and you've got another necklace. Same necklace, but a different look entirely. Mirror finished with one diamond. Looks like the one we had on the rope chain the other day that I was lusting after. And this is 1124,861. This style, though, gives you 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Pretty cool. So this is one way to wear it with all that mirror finished gold and the diamond in the eye there and the diamonds in the bail. So wait, did they actually do diamonds in the bail on each side? Of course they did. And then this designer also did the satin finishing with all the big princess cut diamonds. Those are princess cuts through the body, and then the round in the eye and the round in the bail. That's going to be item number 1124-861. You get 71 points, what we're calling the fancy cuts or the square or princess cuts. And then you have the round diamonds at 11 points, and that is reversible, and it's 21 grams of gold. Yes, what's going on? Uh-huh. Oh, 45th. Wowza. Wow. So, okay, 45 Tanzanites. Wow. Thank you. They'll find me? Well, I'll be right behind the dugout on the visitor side today at Anaheim Stadium. So that's where you can find me. That's where I was last night. That's where I will be today as well, and tomorrow for half the game. But anyway, so yes, come find me. Come find me, guys. But here we go, guys. This is going to be 1124-861 and 18 karat solid gold. And thank you. Gosh, she has shopped 45 Tanzanites. That's very impressive. Wow. Love that. I just want to see it. I just want to see a case of Tanzanites, right? This is the necklace, and again, it comes with the chain. It's a beautiful box link chain. It's got the adjustability. That's what you see off to the right with that little heart-shaped charm. That's going to be how you adjust it. You can make it shorter or longer as you need, and it's going to be, well, we got a new markdown on this one. It started at $89.99. Which way do you want to wear it? You feeling a little extra high polished, kind of flashy? Or do you want to go a little more subtle but with more diamonds? It's totally up to you. Can we take this over to the neckline? You see it's 2 1/4 inches. Probably best seen right here. That's a big statement piece if you've ever seen one. That's one way to wear it, which again, satin finish gold is something special, isn't it? Especially when it's 18K because it's got that richness we love. And there's the mirror finish side. So it's as easy as just putting it on the opposite way. It's so amazing. And yet they were so smart to put diamonds on each side of the bail, so you don't need to worry about that. It's not going to be $89.99. Back to the hand we go. And then you know what I actually have to do, Tony, is try to show everybody up close. I don't want you to think we're keeping anything from you here. It's just so large. It's tougher to show without going all the way. Let's test our zoom here, see if we can go all the way back to show it to you. There it is from one direction, and then here it is from the other. So you've got a great look. Something about it, I really, really, really love the satin finish side here, and I'll try to move that chain out of the way. There it is. So not really accomplished. There we go. Better. All right. So that one's going to be actually, let's blow it out, not even $39.99. This could be the value of the day. If you want something super high-end designer, I'm going to make it $3,499. So there's an extra $500 off for fun. We're going to take an extra $350 off that as well. And we are now in the last hour and 15 minutes of this show. So basically, it's time to get on the phone lines and get requests in too. Or sit back and let all the good pieces come to you. We still have that heart-shaped yellow we're going to see that's coming up. Going to try to set a new really cool record with diamond pricing on our yellow diamond heart shape. Plus we have the Congolese on the way. Any other requests, we've really slowed down on those. We want to keep those going all throughout our next hour, 14 minutes. But that is 34, well, it's really going to be 350 off. So you know where that's going to end up being. It's basically 3149. If you like to have that in your collection, that's the way to go. 3149 and 10 cents. All right, so coming up, let's get to it. We're going to get to our aqua. We've got a beautiful aquamarine. We've got a pendant and a ring. Also have a diamond, a little diamond deal for you. So again, any questions you have, or check on the Tanzanite round also, and we'll see if we can get that to you. Let's take a look at this though. This is the big aqua. We showed it to you earlier. I just want to get you a look at it here because this is what we do when we talk about sellouts on aquas. We like to bring you something that maybe you've missed out on and bring it to you a little more affordably. So come on into the center of the wheel, aqua. And this is going to be item number 1124024. It's a very cool 248. I'm astounded by that though. Every time I look at it, I think it's a 5 carat. So something's going on here where it's either just a stone that's lucky to look bigger, or maybe it just is. And we're giving you a 248 price on a much larger stone. Diamond weight galore, 141 in diamonds. Gotta blow this out. Making it easy. Aqua lovers are out there. This is the best in the world. You can't buy it anywhere else, really. Sierra Santa Marias are a mined out stone. It's a source that only came out of Brazil. Don't see many of them, that's for sure. And typically you're going to museums to go look at them for a couple seconds. It's a little different to go ahead and buy one or own one or collect one. We're going to make this happen right now. The very, very First caller on this one. I'll make it easy. We're already getting close to the top of the hour. We want to make sure we rock through a lot of great pieces before we go. And again, get requests in. It's not a sale event that's going to last very long. So we want to make sure that you get all your favorites in. Do not wait. I know we get always real busy on the last day. You got a really nice little jump start to get in today and get your better selection too. But this is a Carat 41, one of our kind of on the verge of being a signature mounting because it's that classic look, even though it's large. It does have the split shank, diamonds 3/4 of the way down the sides, extra diamond in between, and then of course the entire halo around it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Yes, please. A lot of aqua, a lot of diamonds, looking good. We've got a $59.99 price tag. It can't stay there. Not if we want it gone. Here's your chance. Let's blow it out right now. White, yellow, or rose gold. Totally up to you. Want to light up these lines here. We got to do that for our last hour and 10 minutes. It's just a Saturday that is made for shopping. Saturdays made for shopping, especially when we have values like this. It's not something you see every day. I know these stones are incredibly rare. Really look to us and nowhere else for that Sierra Santa Maria material. We're the one and only source to get it on television. It is so special. And again, the other places you would find it are typically estate pieces, which are fine, except then you're usually dealing with something that you have to look at the condition, right? And that's the only caveat I would say, is that there's nothing wrong with estate jewelry, except that unless it was actually, you know, never worn and set aside in a box for its entire lifespan, it's probably going to have some issues as far as the condition, the quality. You know, I don't know, you know, it's nice to start fresh with a brand new piece of jewelry and not have a piece that, you know, has those scratches and things like that. So this is where, again, if you're looking this route and you want to go with that top level of saturation in aqua, you're going here. And this is the only place to really, you know, again, just enjoy and indulge in something that should be a lot more money, like $59.99. It will not be. Let's go. Let's make it easy. Under 20, you know what? $29.99 is where my said and done price is. We're going to take it lower just for the end of this hour. We've got 10 minutes left. At the top of the hour, we're going to talk about that yellow diamond heart shape that we have. We're still waiting on your requests as well, so make sure you get those in. And then here we go on this one at not even 25. I just got to send it out. We got to make sure it goes. It's not $24.99, and it's a beauty. True, like eye-popping sky blues that you get here. Very saturated, where aquas normally look like this background, like this pale wheel, more than they do a bright punch of blue like you get here. It's not $24. I'll make it even easier, $23.99. Then your extra 10% off. That'll be $21.59 at checkout to get a huge aqua. And very impressive diamond weight as well. And then let me know what requests you have, because we are getting down to the wire here. We're about to introduce the final hour. The yellow diamond heart shape is coming up at the top of the hour. We have a massive Russian demantoid. It's a carat 20. We've got also Rhodochrosite still here. There are some pieces to still consider today. And I want to do something super affordable. And I would say our most affordable stone here is not usually the one you're about to see. And then also, if you like those critter pieces and those whimsical pieces, I've had a number of them this week. Let's also show you the bird pendant with the opal. This is so pretty. And it looks like it's painted. I don't know, and I'm not super artistic as far as my capabilities with a paintbrush, but I will say, this is Mother Nature really showing off. Like, I don't know if an artist could create a masterpiece on canvas any prettier than this opal. Let's take a look at it. It's our one and only. This is the bird that's sitting on a branch, and it's 1118296, and it's a 219. This is Lightning Ridge Black Opal, but it has a little more vivid tone in person than you're seeing on camera, that's for sure. But it has every color. Blue background, bright greens, yellows. Isn't it notable that when you look at the little feathers of the bird there at the top of the opal, it actually looks like they're green. That's the reflection of the color of the opal. So the fact that that's able to reflect the way it is, and then it's got reds, yellows. The two most difficult colors to achieve in a natural opal are there, and really in spades. And you've got 219 on your carat weight, 7-point black diamond. That's the eye. The white diamond weight is another 23 points, so you are getting 30 points in diamonds altogether in this style. Textured, detailed, and exquisitely made. Even the back of your opal is going to show color. Where you see it looks opaque, that's a little bit of what's called the matrix. That's the host rock. So that shows you it's natural opal through and through. And it is, well, it's very affordable. It's a $17.99 piece today. I'm going to try to blow out a couple really affordable items before our top of the hour gets here and really mix it up. Look at that piece from a distance. Let's give you the measurement. Come on in. And I think there's so many bird lovers out there that whether you actually enjoy bird watching or just enjoy the species, but I think again, artistically in jewelry, very popular, very meaningful. Look at that, 1.25" top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline. It's got to stay in the white gold. So that would be the one caveat here is I can't change the gold color, but now that it's in a little lower light, you're seeing even more color to it. And yet it's not even, oh no, it's not $1,500. We're going to blow it out right now. It's $999. But then it's $100 extra off, so it'll be $899 at checkout, and that's a one of a kind. And you can see it's got substantial size to it. It's a huge opal. We very rarely see opals go over 1 carat, let alone over 2, and it's still natural through and through. Back to the wheel we go. We'll show you the close-up, hidden bail, right behind the very, very top there, and that's going to be a beautiful, great mounting there. It's just fun, you know, a little whimsical, but a nice, detailed designer style. $899 on that one. So we're bringing out the rare, bringing out the variety, bringing some unique, aren't we? And that's what it's all about. You just saved a bunch. So that's a great piece. Again, let me know if you'd like that one. We'll keep moving. Really good opal, but expect to be wowed even more when you see it in person. Then I also have the celestial design of the moon and the stars all in one piece. Moon and stars, ring. Sometimes, I don't know why it is, but we seem to see this style more often in necklaces and pendants than we do in rings. It's happening in a ring right now, 112-4499. What a beautiful look this is. It's the turquoise. Turquoise stones, Sleeping Beauty variety, set into, and that's really difficult to do when you've got the crescent moon because that means all the stone sizes are graduated the way they are. So that's important. Not easy to make. And then the star is done entirely in the diamonds. 11 points in the diamond, stays in the yellow gold. We've only got a couple of minutes left till our top of the hour, and our big yellow diamond heart shape is on the way. So what can I say? We need to move some jewelry. And this is one of those affordable pieces where what do you spend on a gold band today? All by itself. I've been quoting, because it's real, 2mm gold bands, basic, no diamonds, nothing, 4,000 bucks. We got a gold band. It just has turquoise and diamonds and looks so beautiful because it's actually, the design looks even better when you see it on because you see they don't come together. Because as far as I know, and I'm no astronomy expert, but as far as I know, there are no stars literally on top of the moon. They kind of coexist in the sky together. So this is really replicating that. And you've got the separate moon and stars design really noticeable there. I love how one kind of almost sits within the other. And it's going to be affordable, not $999 because I still got my bird pendants in here. So we obviously need a little more affordable than that. And yet we're going to bring it down, not even $888, $777, all these values, and yet there are pieces that love to bring you all the different price points, cover those different moments, but you know, turquoise is not something that's seen a lot of. It's very popular out of this particular mining venture because, well, it's only the best in the world. We showed you Sweet Home Rhodochrosite earlier today that actually comes from a mining venture in Colorado. So a USA stone, I mean, right this time of year, I mean, every 4 years, I think we get a little extra patriotic, right? And we get really proud of what the USA produces as far as, you know, people, right? And great people and great companies and great ideas and great innovation. And then we look at the other side of the coin, which here is a gemstone that in its very best variety comes from right here in Arizona. So that's pretty cool too, because there is turquoise that's mined all across the world. But the very, very best is only from that mine, which has been closed for some time, and it's not even $699 if you'd like it. And it's yellow gold only. You just tell us your size. It still wears and sits like every other ring. Don't be intimidated by the fact that it doesn't close in the middle. It doesn't mean it's flexible. It doesn't mean it's expandable. It just means tell us what ring size truly you wear, and it'll fit beautifully. But it's only, you know what, not even $699. Let's go even lower. Got to blow out some jewelry here. Let's make it $599. A price we haven't seen much. And yet $539.10 if you'd like to get it for your very own collection. And I hope you will, and I hope you do, because that is a very important stone that you have multiples of that are set in such a beautiful way. That's what I love. It's the rounds, the graduated sizes, the matching of the color. And it's only going to be $539.10. So even better price tag. Yellow gold only, you just have to tell us your ring size. That's it. Makes it super easy. Easy to shop. I think even it could be, it's a little bit expansive, but it could be a pinky ring. I don't know what we need to do, but maybe an auction is in order. Maybe we need to, no, not on the yellow diamond that we've got coming up. We are about to break records with a really important yellow diamond. A rarest cut, a perfect color, and a big size. Sounds like money, doesn't it? Sounds like, oh, don't tempt me. Sounds like you better change the channel. Don't, please don't. You're about to witness something that's never happened before, and we're going to do it next. So top of the hour is on the way. We've got about 90 seconds left until our last hour kicks off. I want to show you a couple other diamond rings we have. Take a look at this. I got a big diamond here. That's cool. We got a big diamond ring. We've got another one that incorporates champagne and white diamonds together. Two really designer, one-of-a-kind pieces. Let's go ahead and make sure this value goes. We got to make sure they go, each of them. They stay as is, yellow gold on the left, white gold on the right. You tell me which one you prefer, yellow and white or champagne and white. Which one do you like? Same difference. I mean, the price tag, keep in mind, they're 18 karat gold no matter what. 18K yellow, 18K white. You're getting to choose. It's going to be 2 carats over here in diamonds overall and a carat 34 over here. And that's going to be, let's see, either way you go, $49.99 is where they started. Let's take them lower, not even $49.99 or half off of that. I think $24.99 is pretty good for either of those. They're big rings. They're bold gold to start. And then you've got, remember, that upgrade of that 18 karat. So it's 18 karat gold. So that's important as well. And now we just got to move them each down below $2,500. Try to help you out here. Get you a better value, get you some great designer rings, pieces that are one-of-a-kinds. They're not anywhere else. And then take a look at this one on the hand. This is going to be an interesting one, I think, on the, just tempted to go index finger here on that design. Of course, you could wear it, you know, pointing up or down. This one's got more of the medallion cluster style here with that split shank on the sides. Again, champagne and white diamonds, yellow and white diamonds, all bigger stones here as well. And that's not even $19.99 for your choice of. Which one do you prefer? Two of our great designer pieces that stay as is, but they're not 19, they're not 18, and they're not $17.99. Huge value. Let's make them $17.77 for your choice of, and then of course you get another $177 off, so it will be incredibly affordable to the tune of $15.99 for either ring there. Jess, what'd you pick up? Something else over there? What was that? Oh, good. From Thursday. Oh, I love that one. Well done on the cross. The cross necklace. Was it the necklace or the pendant they picked up? No, I like that one too. My favorite one we do. Thank you. All right, so here we go. That's what you do. You call us in, even if there's something from a couple of days ago that I showed you that you're interested in, no problem. We'll get it right to you. If it's still available. Sometimes our diamond pieces are still available. Got a little bit of quantity on white diamond pieces. Now, those two are only, so let me know. Let's get to it. Top of the hour is here. Welcome to the show, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's a Saturday afternoon now, everywhere. So we're glad to be here with you. It's our customer appreciation event. We could not be more honored to have you with us. As always, nice to have you here. This is TVON. Lauren Blair, 1 hour left in our big time Saturday, and this one is a good one. We're going to kick it off here in grand style. We've got a heart-shaped yellow diamond. This is not just any yellow diamond. I know. I'm a broken record. All of our yellow diamonds are fantastic. We don't show you the light. We don't show you the included, not the hazy diamonds. We're all about the natural stones. So you're going to get the natural high-level best. But with that, you're getting a heart shape here, which one of the big requests we get is for more heart-shaped jewelry. And we were talking about this and touching on it earlier with the round Tanzanite, is that not a lot of fancy cuts are going to be available, not just here, anywhere in the world, because it's really complex to see those. Nobody wants to take rough that's really, really rare and waste it. So when you have a heart shape, it's a particularly wasteful cut. And we're just very proud to have this because it's been a minute since we've seen a heart-shaped yellow. It's a 1 carat size. It's in a gorgeous classic mounting. And it's going to overall have 222 in diamonds. It is not going to last. And I'm here to set a new yellow diamond record for this top of the hour. So are you ready for this? Yes, go ahead. Wayne? Yeah? Sure. We're going to show the Sierra Santa Maria again here. Let me set this up. I'll go grab the Sierra Santa Maria. We'll flash that one more time. Take a look. Those rings are both here. And then here we go with the yellow diamond that you've got coming up next. Then I'll go grab that Sierra Santa Maria. Here we are with the yellow diamond heart shape. Check this out. Heart-shaped yellow. Oh, how it's so pretty, and it's got the bright, bright, bright of color. That's what really we like to see. Here's the aqua again. So that was the 2 carat 48 with the 141 in diamonds. So just a quick look at that one. There's the aqua right there. So Wayne sounds like he might be verifying on that one. Remember, that was $23.99, less 10%. So you've got that one for a lot better price tag today with that very important and impressive diamond weight. Requests are welcome, guys. 57 minutes. I'm going to need them because I've just about shown you everything they gave me today. So we're going to need requests. So let me know what they are, whatever we can show you. Here we are, $23.99. Let me know. That was here earlier, just a few minutes ago. Let's get back to this yellow diamond heart shape. So stunning and rare. It's a real, true heart shape. This is not a wannabe. It's not a pear shape. It's got that defined cleft in the middle. It's 1124-024. Nope, that was the last one. That's the aqua. This, we've got a new one, right? It's going to be 112-4116. 4116, 1 carat heart shape. It's a VS clarity. Bright yellow color, yellow diamonds beyond that, white diamonds beyond that, and went extra special with the band itself because we had to upgrade it. This is an important heart-shaped cut, obviously, so we wanted to upgrade even the diamonds on the band by putting the yellow diamonds up top. Could have easily done white diamonds. That would have been easier. Would have been cheaper, would have been easier, but we wanted to upgrade it. It's a very special individual stone in the center, so we felt like really giving it the extra and the all and really helping it out here to really look distinctive and important, because where you're shopping for yellow diamonds, even if you're able to find a good one, it's unlikely that it's going to have more yellows around it. And it's unlikely that it's going to be that big a diamond weight when you've got 92 points just in your white diamonds, 30 points in your yellow diamonds. The center stone is exactly 1 carat, and it is a VS quality. There's good and there's great. This is a great stone, and we just got to help somebody own it. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to convince you that it's for you. You know the second you see it, yay or nay. You know, that's not my job. My job is not to tell you what you like. You know what you like. You've known what you've liked forever. This is for those that like the yellow diamonds in the heart shape, that want something exclusive, that understand. You can watch nearly every show we do, every hour of every show, and very rarely see a heart-shaped yellow diamond come around. So this is for those of you that are looking for that extra special, want that unique. It's $222 overall total weight here. Usually that runs you about $5,500. We saw that all week long. We saw that on Wednesday. We saw that on Thursday. We had yellow diamonds. This is my only one today. So it's almost like we've saved the best for last here. We are giving you the huge price discount. Again, if you're new to this customer appreciation sale, it only kicked off a week ago today. And if you're new to what exactly is happening, this is not like any other sale we do. This is totally different. This is where I'm giving you a massive discount to start. Wherever I end up at the crazy lowest price it can be, you take an extra 10% off that at checkout. It all couples together to be your greatest values you could ever shop at TVON, which we already have the greatest values anywhere. So all that said, take a look at this, and we're going to go lower than ever before on a yellow diamond of this size and the heart shape as well. Did you get the aqua there, Wayne? All right, thank you. Who was shopping over there? Thank you, Betty. We'll have it right out to Virginia for you. And here we are with the 1 carat, 130 total weight, far exceeding the white diamonds. You get far more in the yellow than you do on the white. That's extremely important. And we've got a $99.99 price tag that will leave it sitting here. So that's where I come in. If anybody's out there within the sound of my voice and you're digging the ring, you like it, you're kind of intrigued, like Jay over there is like nodding, like furiously, like I'm totally, now are you talking about you or like your caller on the line? Are they digging it? Okay. What kind of price they have in mind? I'm serious. Let's make sure it goes. I'm here to set records on pricing. We've been doing that. But if you're thinking about historically where they've been, $4,500, $49.99, that kind of level, let me wow you. Let me try it on first, then we're going to give you a better price than $49.99 because that's what a 1 carat. Now keep in mind, we were just at the most recent big wholesale trade show was Hong Kong. 1 carat individual yellow diamonds were selling for $12,000. That was wholesale. $12,000. They weren't heart shapes, by the way. They were just cushions. So this is the heart shape upgrade. You're not spending $49. So far, so good. We got you value already because we've also added 92 points in white diamonds and added 30 points and added gold and added all that two-tone and the labor to put it together. There's no labor in putting a diamond in a box and shipping it out. That's not labor. Jewelry is different than loose stones. And loose stones, that's one thing. If I can beat the loose stone price, you got a lot of added value here. We're not asking for $49, $39. $29.99. It's about as low as a 1 carat ever goes here. We're going to take it lower than that. And again, for the heart-shaped lovers, this is it. This is what I have. It's here, it's now, it's this moment. There's nothing else I can bring you in a heart-shaped yellow diamond. That is a fact. So here's why I hate to really, again, there's an urgency to this. There is a true urgency happening. It's this simple. It's either you get this yellow diamond heart shape or you wait and you're going to have to choose a diamond that is, we don't have many yellow diamonds to go around from here on out. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. We don't have anything new. The last time we actually brought in a new yellow diamond loose to create jewelry out of was 3.5 years ago. That's a while ago. That's not going to change. We can't, you see why. If they're $12,000 in wholesale, are we really going to bring in a diamond? Do you know, you realize that would have to shift our pricing to a different level entirely, in which you would probably just take one look at it and go, what was she thinking? This is the value we've grown accustomed to. This is the value that's best in the world, and yet it's a natural yellow. These are not faux. These are not heated. They're not treated. They are not some kind of diamond that then was given all this treatment to become some shade of yellow. This is the real deal. As a matter of fact, Argyle mined material, which has been now mined for a couple of years, mined out, closed, done. Here's your chance to pick it up right now, and it's not even $29.99. This is before 10%, which right now is a significant extra discount you're getting, but it's not going to be even $29.99 before the extra 10%. It gets better. It gets more affordable. All you can do is just say yes. That's all you can do. And you get it at home, and then you decide. See if you like it. I think you're going to love it, and then you get to decide. That's the beauty of this event, is that there's a full money-back guarantee here, and it's not going to be $29 or $28 or $27.99. We're blowing it out. I'm going lucky number here, $27.77. And then you get an extra 10% off. And you know why that's so crucial? Because at $27.77, that is going to, and you got to hear me out because there's a big difference between what you see on the screen and what you're actually going to pay. Because when you take 10% off, you got to realize that is under $2,500. That's the difference maker. It's $24.99. Nowhere on this planet do you buy a loose stone in a 1 carat size for that price. This is just speaking from all this experience in the wholesale world that I've got every day. And yet the natural diamond world, whether it's white diamonds, they're going up. Fancy colors, they're going up. Yellows, pinks, brown, white, you name it, they're all going up. So before you have to be a victim of those price increases that you would have to pay more wherever you're shopping, here or anywhere else, don't let that happen. Get that great value now. And again, you got to realize this comes down under $2,500 for a whole heck of a lot of ring. That's the big difference maker. What you're seeing up there is vastly different than what you're paying. $27.77 boils down to $24.99 to pay under $2,500 today in fine jewelry for anything, even the most basic, simple, pretty basic, sterling silver right now. There's some sterling silver jewelry out there that is far exceeding the price tags that you're seeing on our gold and our super fine diamonds. That's why there is a world of difference when you're shopping, and smart shoppers know. They know where to go. There are a lot of people that have sworn off fine jewelry because the market has just outpriced people, right? That's true everywhere but here. We are the loophole, if you will. We are that special connection. $24.99 is what you're paying for this ring, and we're not going anywhere till it moves, because the heart shape is the heart shape. It's one of the most beloved, one of the most sought after, one of the most asked for, one of the most requested cuts of diamond we have, and yet they are so seldom seen. They are few and far between, and we got it here for $27.77, which really comes down to $24.99. All right, we're going to open up the floor to requests here. I'm not going to show you another piece until we get a request, because we want to hear from you. I know there's something that you're tuning in hoping to see today. So whatever that is, if it's a diamonds by the yard, if it's a bangle bracelet, if it's a wonder ring, if it's a You name it, we can bring it out for you. It's just a matter of needing to hear from you to kind of guide us as to what you want to see next on the show, because we do only have 45 minutes remaining. I'm going to do an auction. That's what I think is necessary right now. So we're going to do that. We're going to put together a little auction. I know they're off limits for this sale event, but we're going to try something anyways. And we're just going to put out the best darn Russian demantoid that is here. And I know this is a $19,000 ring. I'll show it to you, but we're going to go ahead and put it on the auction block today and see if we have anybody out there who wants to steal the most highly collected stone here, because even what's even more rare than yellow diamonds, and I know that's tough, but we've got this one which actually is more rare and bright as can be, and oh my goodness, even set in two-tone gold. It is just perfection. This is the Russian demantoid. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already getting a glimpse of the horsetail inclusion. Normally you can't see on camera. It is visible here a little bit because it's such a big stone. It's off to the left of that stone right now. Do you see left of center there? I know it's tough to pick up. This isn't like a big, really oversized inclusion that you've got to deal with. It's actually just a subtle, only seen under magnification. This is our big Russian demantoid, one of the most highly collected stones in the world. This is the one that we can't get out the door. Until now. I'm going to try, because it's been $18,999. Do you realize how long this has been here? It actually originally had a 110 item number, and the system has changed since then. True story. Hear me out on this, because this has been $18,999 for as long as I've been here. When I got here, one of the very first rings that I ever got to see, because I was at another network and I was happily working in another network, and TVON was, still kind of a little fledgling network, and they kind of said, could we, you've been doing this a while, you're kind of the face of jewelry, can you come on over and help us out? And so this was about 8 years ago. 8 years ago this week, actually. I was up at the Concours Elegance doing an auction. I was selling a $25 million diamond in auction on a weekend in August during the Concours d'Elegance, which is a car show, actually. And I was contacted by the owner of TVON. They said, we need to talk to you. We need to talk to you. And sure enough, a couple weeks later, I was here. So this was going back 8 years ago. And I'll never forget it, because I was a little leery. It was such a new network and such a tiny little network at the time. And I said, well, show me your merchandise, because obviously merchandise is really key. I've got to do this every day. You got to really, really, really love the merchandise. And this was one of the first ones they ever showed me as kind of the bragging rights piece of, this is going to get her. This is going to hook her. Because really, I've only sold fine jewelry and really exotics, but this is a specialty garnet that most people never, ever see, let alone own. And it's been here that long, to the point where we had to put a new item number, 1124839, because this was an item number created in an entirely different inventory system that was happening 8 years ago. So we actually had to give it a new item number so that it could be shown today. This is really the crux of what customer appreciation is all about. I realize it's not for everybody at $19,000, but what if I change the price? So back when I started, it was $18,999. And I'll never forget looking at the stone, because I'd seen Russian demantoids. I'd sold them loose, quite a few of them. I was marveling at this price tag. This is a 120 stone. That's why it's such a headliner. They usually top out at 50 points. 1 carat, if you hit that threshold, you're in some extremely rare demantoid. A 120 is almost as if I came up here on the year and said, I have a 25 carat white diamond to show you. You'd probably say, that I want to see. That's the kind of level we're at here. It also has an enormous amount of white diamonds. This is our 196 diamond mounting around it. It's the first time we ever set a yellow diamond. It was actually in this mounting. So it tends to only be set with the most important stones we have. It's fantastic. It's, to be quite honest with you, for those of you going, oh, excuse me, $18,999, who has that kind of money? To be honest, that's a really small price for Russian demantoid. That's the kind of level it's at. And while I was selling a $25 million diamond piece at an auction that was happening where, also $3 million cars are on display on a golf course in Pebble Beach, this is the kind of material that I realized, if I can actually offer this to people like myself, as opposed to just folks that flew in from Dubai who have unlimited funds, who are buying $25 million pieces, I thought, that's it. This is the piece that made me believe I've got to go be where that jewelry is. Because that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to auction million-dollar, multi-million-dollar diamonds like that. The thought that I could bring rarity like that to folks across the country and beyond via television is another level. And that's what we get to do. Bring you stones you will truly never find anywhere else. and then not have to pay what you ever would or should. That's the beauty of what we do. And I'm just preaching here. I'm just preaching the praises of TVON because it's kind of amazing. Nobody else does this. And so now my mission with 43 minutes left with you on a Saturday is how the heck am I going to get this out the door? Because I got a 19, and you know what? That's amazing. Because if that's the same price that it was 8 years ago, then that's pretty good. Because I know my house isn't worth the same, and your car isn't worth the same, and eggs aren't the same at the grocery store. So why the heck would we have a Russian demantoid be the same price as it was 8 years ago? It's going to go lower because I'm going to do something to get this out the door. And to be honest with you, I don't know what that is. I just know that we must have one collector. I don't need a dozen of you. I need one collector. Or somebody who says, you know what, I'd like to be a collector. Well, guess what? The second you have this in your home, you are a collector. And so I'm thinking, I know auctions are off limits, but that's the only way to get around 19 grand, so let me do that. Take a look at what's at stake here. A 120 Russian demantoid with the horsetail inclusion. It's even visible now. You've got a carat 96 of amazing diamonds, and we've got a gorgeous ring that's a classic. Let me show it on the hand, and we're going to get it out the door. Trust me, I will. And if you have any inkling, any desire, any love for this stone, or suddenly you're seeing it for the first time and you are falling in love, this is the time to get on the phone lines because I am not going to get $19,000. And granted, that'd be almost $2,000 off today. Let's go lower. You need to have this ring. Even if you put it aside, now remember, you can wear it every day. This is a durable enough stone, it's a garnet. You can wear it every day of your life. You're wearing something that's hundreds of times more rare than diamond. Right now it's set in two-tone gold. Just yellow gold for the prongs, the rest is in white. You get to decide if you want all white, all yellow, all rose, all those basics are there. Let's get your ring size. Let's do all that, of course. But I need a caller on the phone lines. Do we have anybody operators thinking about the Russian demantoid, or is this just a silly thing to be doing on a Saturday? Silly? Yeah. Stupid? Yeah, some might say that. Okay. Well, here's what I will do. If there is anybody out there, we don't have anyone yet on the phone lines, I'll tell you what. If you like it, let's put it on the auction block. That's the price from 8 years ago before I was here. We're going to get you a better price. It's our world-class museum Russian demantoid. Best one we got. We got bigger, but they're more cloudy or they're more yellowy green. What you want is the neon brightest green that this stone is. This is the color you want. I don't care if you're shopping a 10-pointer, 20-pointer, 30-pointer, make sure it's that color. If you want the best color, that's what you want. It's not going to be $8,999 to open. We just saved you $10,000. Let's go even lower. I need to make this a pedestrian deal if we're going to get this out the door today. What that means is I need to make this huge, incredibly rare ring, I need to make it the price of a regular old ring. And that's what I'm going to do. And only by use of the auction here, there's no other way to do it because obviously that's what I'm supposed to get. And that's where you're supposed to take your 10% off. And that would make it lower, but still a little bit higher end. What if we take it to $8,000, $7,000, $6,000? It's a busy Saturday. I get that. Here's what we have to do. I know what we're working up against here. So this is what we've got to do instead of $6,000. I can't do that. I got to get you a better value, and we will sell the ring. Am I going to have 25 people on the phone lines? I don't know. Probably not. I know nobody tuned in going, I expect auctions. They don't happen during sale events like this. Why would they when we're taking everything down as low as we are already? There's no need for auctions, except this is a $20,000 piece thereabouts. So how about this? Instead of even $6,000, we start at $5,500. We start at $5,500. There would be, by the way, 10% off. Right now they'd be $550. You'd actually be spending less than $5. That's all contingent on do we get the open, and that's what we're going to find out right now. Actually, instead of $55, here's my better deal. Let's really make this interesting. And you know what? Let's get a couple people on the phone lines because collectors are out there. I got to believe that. There are collectors that are out there ready to own something they don't already have, something they never thought of having. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not just dropping 20 grand on a piece of jewelry. That would be nice. But I don't think a lot of us are. But when a $20,000 piece via TVON comes down to $5,500, it's a different story. It makes it a lot more doable. And instead of 55 or 54 or 53 or 52 or 51, we're going to go down to $5,000. There you have it, $5,000. That way, if we get the open, which I think it's going to be when we get the open, it's going to be an extra 10% off wherever it goes, wherever that ends up. And you're not going to have a lot of competition today because it's a Saturday in August. And so here it is. Let's take another look at it. 5,000 with 60 seconds on the clock to get this one going. And it might be the last piece we see today. Who knows? But you can't. What have I been telling you this whole event? Kicked off last week. I've been saying one thing. Pieces that go on the air during this event can't come back. It'd be foolish to put it on the air and ask for more money later down the line. Once it's been up and seen with a low price plus 10% off, do you think I'm going to sell that for $18,999 a week from now? No. We're giving you the opportunity right here, right now. And if it doesn't go, normally they'd just be taken apart. With this ring, if it somehow lasts 30 more seconds without an open, it's going off to a museum. That's where it's best suited. Okay, so we don't have $5,000. We have 18 seconds on the clock to hold out hope. I don't know if we have collectors out there. I never know who's watching, but I will tell you this. I am truly, truly committed to making this the ring that we sell today, because I've done this for 22 years, almost every single day of my life, and I'll tell you right now, I've never seen a value like this one. So here's what I'm going to offer, and I cannot stand the thought of this sitting here at $5,000, and I don't want it to go to a museum. I really selfishly want it to go to one of you, our adoring customers who are collectors of the finest jewelry anyways. I want to see it go to you. I want to see you get this and wear it. You're not putting it aside. You're not going to, please don't put it in your safety deposit box. Just wear it. Live in it. Let everyone think you are wearing the most supernatural, bright neon, crazy cool diamond ever, except it's better than diamond. It's rarer than diamond. It's more dispersive than diamond. It's got the amazing color that goes beyond. You think green diamonds are cool? This is way better than a green diamond. And it's not going to be $5,000 to open, because that's what I got to do just to make sure we get it out of here. So instead of 5, watch this. Is it 10% off even with an auction? Yeah, it says everything. So let's try this. And by the way, one more thing to note, because I'm talking about the 120 over and over and over. There's a carat 96 in VS Diamonds that mounting goes for over $7,000 from our factory. So right now you're saving more than $2,000 on the mounting, and the demantoid is free. It's free. You're not paying anything for that demantoid because you're saving so much on the mounting. So instead of $5,000, by the way, it's going to be a $10 increment, Tony, if it matters. But let's work on that open, because that's what matters. And we're not going to get $5,000, apparently not. How about $4,900? Makes it more interesting. This is one of the rarest stones you can ever own or ever invest in, ever. And it's beautiful to boot, and it's super cool, and it's neon, and it's from the OG original source here, and it's not going to be $4,900 to open. How about $4,800 to open? How about $4,700 to open? Can you sense and feel the desperation? It's happening. It's demantoid desperation on a ring that's been here longer than I have, and that's a long time. So here's what we're going to do. It's not 47, because that's not a round number. Let's go even lower, and let's not forget about this 10%, because that's significant as well, and it's a $19,000 ring, and that's significant as well, and it's not going to be 47 or $4,600. Call me now, because you know what? You could blink and miss it. I have a feeling this is going to go, because we know we have smart shoppers who are aware of values. When values get this good, you're not going to let it go to the wayside. You're going to take advantage of it, and we're not even doing $4,600. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Oh, jewelry gods above, please forgive me for this, because this is wrong. This is wrong. This is not something that's supposed to be happening. And yet, I'm going to go $4,500 to open. It's my last-ditch effort. It's a $7,000 plus mounting. Actually, as of Friday afternoon, $7,268. But who's counting, right? And a $4,500 open with a carat 20. That wasn't the ring price, by the way. That's just the diamonds and the gold without the demantoid. You got the carat 20 demantoid that is really, let's be honest, a priceless stone in the middle. And we're looking for $4,500. Let's give it 60 seconds, and then I'm done. I have said my piece. I have tried it all, and we're going to try $4,500 for only 60 more seconds. We either get it or we don't. It goes to a museum or it goes to you. Those are the options. When was the last time you walked out of a store and you said no to an item and they said, okay, off to the museum it goes? Okay, she didn't want it, so it goes to the museum. That's what's happening here. 45 seconds. We've had it forever. It never gets airtime. We had to put a new item number on it because the old system that was actually in place when this was designed no longer exists. This is crazy. $4,500. We don't have it. 30 seconds. All right, museum, get ready. Is going to the museum, it looks like. That is so stunning. And let me try it on because it's obviously a big ring. I know a lot of you know this mounting because we very first saw it millions of years ago with a yellow diamond. Now we have it with the demantoid, which is far more rare and far more special. Almost 2 carats of VS diamonds. Oh, and by the way, if anybody was to win it at $4,500, a big if right now, it would be $450 off. So you'd really be paying a little bit over $4,000. And no open. Alrighty, we are moving on. That's sad. It's a little bit sad. It's the piece that's responsible for me being here, so curse it if you wish. But this is really one of those that, when you see beautiful things in jewelry, when you see pieces you've never seen the likes of before, keep in mind, you know what I'm going to do? Forget the auction. I was never supposed to do one in the first place. Let's cancel the auction and put that $18,999 right where it belongs. But you know what? If anybody would like it in the next 60 seconds, I'll just give you a deal. I'll give it to you for $44.99. Somebody's got to have it. And if it's just a matter of, is it the auction? Is it the, I don't know. But $44.99 is your new price tag. First caller, said and done. Can't show it again. 44, and by the way, 450 is coming off that price. It's amazing. I would never, ever, ever be just beating this thing like I am if it weren't a value. But take it from someone who's been doing this for my entire adult life. This is the way to get your demantoid. Let me go ahead and show it to you one more time. 60 seconds, Tony. Shall we do it? 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Then it's gone. I can't do anything else. It's going to be $4,049 at checkout, by the way. $4,049.10. No tax if you live outside of our state. Our state is California. Most of you live outside of California. No tax, no shipping charge, no sizing charge, no gold color change charge if you want it in all yellow or all rose. Right now, keep in mind, it's a yellow gold setting for the stone, and then the white gold the rest of the way. It'll be a little over $4,000, and if you don't love it, you return it. Think about that. It's not a final sale, so if it's something that doesn't make your eyes pop, if your heart doesn't start to race the second you see it, you should not keep it. I don't care if it's a $50 piece of jewelry or a $50,000 piece. That should be the feeling you have. It should give you joy. Everything in your life should give you joy. Not every aspect of life gives us joy, but everything that you add to your life willingly should. And this will be a joyous moment for a collector. Anybody thinking about it? Anybody? $4,049, all said and done. Because remember, it's $4,049 after the discount. Jess, are you thinking about this one? All right. Well, I'm going to have to move along. And bye. $4,049. Do you ever think about those moments where you're thinking, what would, if I could have gotten 8 years ago a glimpse into this moment, I would have thought there's no way, there's no, that's not something that's normal. It's happening right now. This is your moment. Try it. You have nothing to lose. I would not be impassioned like I am about this if I wasn't well aware of the value, the quality, the opportunity you have right now that is so unique and rare. What's that? You want to sit on the middle finger? Wait, just on the hand anywhere? Got it. Oh, that I can do. That I can do. Jay's like, can you try it on? Sure, Jay. I'll try it on. Now, do we like it on the ring finger? That's where I would wear it. That would be on my right hand ring finger, which this is my left hand, but you get the idea. That's where I would wear it. It's $44.99, but it's really $4,049.10. I mean, this is just, Tony, are you recording this show? Is this being taped or recorded or like held in some way or shape or form for posterity? Now, normally I would say with something like this, delete the tape, burn it, trash it, delete it, get rid of it, make no record. This is a moment I'm proud of. Can we like blast this out to like some kind of jewelry gemstone collectors forum? Can we put this on a blog or something? Do we want to brag here? This is bragging rights. The stone is, the mounting is, but now the moment is. The price is, the value is. Thank you. So I'm going to move along and take a look at it one more time. Bye-bye, it should go. I think we're on that track. I think it's headed that way. And that's a proud moment, and thank you. Let's go ahead and talk about what's next. Yes, thank you. And now, oh, by the way, the yellow diamond heart shape is still here, right? I think it is. Yeah, yellow diamond heart shape's here. And what else? What would you like to see? We have no other requests to get to for the last 27 minutes of the show. No other requests. Now, I obviously will keep those request lines open. Every time I say request lines, I feel like I should have been a radio DJ. Probably would have been a little easier than this. Right? Yes, but it wouldn't be as much fun. What's that? Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn in Texas. Thank you. All right, let's move on. I've got a beautiful pink sapphire. We got some tansy drops, and we do have a Burma ruby. July ended, though, right? So are we over it? We over rubies now? Never. I want to show you mandarin garnet earrings, though, because without requests, I'm going to have to choose for you. And here's what I'm going to we're going to take a look at these together. I always, with these, I'm never sure how to even guide you here because there's so many ways these earrings look amazing. There are 4 rotations you can make with this earring. One would be like this. One would be like this, side to side, top to bottom, or really the other way. You can really wear these earrings 4 different ways. And it's item number 1124563. They are mandarin garnet pear shapes. And they are set with, do you mind if I just put them each and every way? Why not, right? I want you to be inspired here. And then as they're on, they remind me a little bit of a bee. I don't know, anyone else getting that, like a bee, you know, the stinging kind, but these won't sting. Or they kind of look like angel wings. There's like an open to interpretation design happening, but what we focused in on was really good mandarins, that's 1 carat total weight, and then are giving you 32 points in diamonds that are really nice size, bigger diamonds. Did you notice the fancy cuts on the sides there that are the fabulous marquise cuts, and then the rounds that are right up top of the pear shape? So centered up over the pear shape are the rounds. Yes? Sure, the rounds. Yes, I can. That green Paraiba is the round stone. I think it's still here. Sure hope so. For the sake of that collar right there, let me flash it for you. This was from the beginning of the show, 1125269. Take a look. So Tim, that's for your collar. And we'll try it on again. Reminder, Tim, that can be any gold color you want. It's an 81 point light 1 carat green Paraiba, and then 56 points in the diamonds. And it looks like this on the hand. It's a beauty. It is, and it goes side to side across the hand with the diamonds. Love those points out left and right. Looks great, doesn't it? It's a really special piece. No doubt about it. And we love it. Let's make it easy right now. This one is $15.99 and it's gone. Congratulations. Let's go back to our wheel and take a look at the mandarin garnet earrings that we have. That's really like a stud. It's meant to sit on top of the earlobe, and it's going to be 1124563. And looking forward to this one because never been offered at this drop in price. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold's fine too. I want to show them to you from a distance on the ear, give you all the looks so you can kind of get a little gander of what they're going to look like when they're on. They're very special. This is just, it's elite high-end diamonds. That's the thing. And I do believe, that's right. I remember what happened. When these first debuted, the diamond weight wasn't there. It was improper. They didn't calculate the diamonds. Anyway, it's 32 points overall, but that's why I'm going to stick to the price. They repriced them at $29.99 to account for the diamonds. Let's just go ahead and take it lower than that. But see how that's one way to wear it. Watch this, though. Overall, the length is going to be about 1/2 inch. There they are. Actually, it's a little bit less than that. I mean, I'm just really picky about the measurements here. It's really more like 3/8. But watch this. That would be with the diamonds up top. If you rotate them, you can wear the pear shape pointing up and the diamonds at the base. Then it looks almost a little bit like a floral. Then I even think you could do a left and a right design where you set them either going straight out to the right or straight out to the left. So all of these types of looks I'm going to give you so that you can see them on the ear, but see how you can really, I think you'll be able to rotate them and have some fun with how you put them on to give you a different look. But let's show them on the ear because that's important as well. And I've got one here to just hold up for you so you can see what they're going to look like from a distance away. Just give you that look there that you're getting, whether you want to wear the diamonds up top or, again, rotate them as you wish. But they're going to be, well, let's take $2,000 off and make them $9.99, and that'll make it a lot easier. How does that sound? So $8.99 at checkout, and a huge value. Are they too large? Well, I don't think they actually are too large for a second piercing either. So first piercing, second piercing, work them up the ear if you wish. They're $999, but they're really $8.99 at checkout. Love those earrings. And again, big important diamonds in fancy cuts as well. It's not just the rounds. It's not just as simple or as basic as here's a few round brilliant diamond accents. It's a little bit different. And then I'm going to rotate them a bit. We did the diamonds on the upside there. I'm just going to show you the other way. If you want to do the pear shape, that I really like. Now it just looks more, I don't know, it looks like a beautiful floral in a way. And then you can also go, again, maybe even just, you know, rotating them a slight diagonal like that. That looks good too. So they're $8.99. Let's go back to the wheel, show you close up. Remember, these are in the yellow gold currently. You can get them in any gold you want. Question?
Can you show the rose flower diamond?
Sure.
I have the reflector on the left.
Oh, good. I just got those. So just came in here. Is that, is it Dale?
It's Mary on the left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. All right, I'll show them to you next. $9.99 on the Mandarin garnets. We're going to show the diamond pave rose earrings next, which were up earlier in this event, actually, days ago. So we'll show those again. They're actually only in the rose gold now. So call me on the Mandarins. Here are the rose, rose and rose, rose and rose of diamonds, pave, rose gold, rose earring, kind of got a theme going on. You don't have to take rose gold though. You can take them in the white or the yellow, but it's going to be item number 1112926. Another one that was developed thanks to the popularity of a ring. The rose ring was always super, super popular. So we developed an omega back style earring with pave diamonds every which way to go with it. Yay! And they're big and they're bold, and that's why they require the omega back. You can't just put an omega back on everything. Like an omega back would not work on those last Mandarin garnets, just the size was too petite. Here you go big, oversized with that pave, stunning, detailed. I really prefer them in the yellow and the white, so just putting that out there. But you know how it looks, especially if you have the ring already. You're probably well versed on what it's going to look like in your favorite gold color, especially if you're matching. And it's going to be one of the bigger values because it's a carat 74 in the pave diamonds, and they're only $1,888. That's it. And that's not it, because you get another savings of nearly $200 off that. So they will come all the way down to $16.99 for the rose earrings. With the very large omega backs that when they're on you won't see, and I'm going to prove that to you now. First, we'll give you a look at the size. Lengthwise, I know you see it up there at 3/4 of an inch, but that's what they look like straight on. And then again, the center point is intentionally left open because all the pave essentially kind of boils down into, kind of concave into that rose design, so you can see the intricacy. There's the 3/4 inch top to bottom length. That'll be about the same side to side. Here's the omega back. So it's 4 pierced ears, but you simply just use that hinge, flip that down, and then pop it right back up. And they are so comfortable. I think everyone's first reaction when they see omega backs is that they're going to be uncomfortable, and they are not. I'll tell you, it's the most comfortable earring. I put on lots of earrings every day just as part of the job here, and yet I'll tell you, the omega backs, they're not only easy because it's all one attached piece, they're easy to put on, but they're also just really comfortable. They really are. And this is what they look like from a distance away. So you can see it's really required when you have a bigger earring. You want to have that omega backing so it keeps the piece upright. You want it to face out to the world. You want it to look great like it does there. That's really what you see. And of course, this is a little bit more, I would say just, it's a softer gold backdrop. Obviously the rose gold is a little softer and kind of gives the illusion like those white diamonds might be, you know, have a little pink color to them. The white gold is amazing. The yellow gold also. Yes, thank you. Is that Dale and who?
That's Mary.
Mary, that's right. Mary and Dale, thank you so much. Thanks for I love that. Well, they were the requesters, but we do have a couple pairs of these available. So you can also take them, even if you did not make the request this afternoon, you can take that pair of earrings for $16.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. There's your close-up of the rose earring. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Dale. Thanks for shopping today. Thank you, everybody, for shopping today. What a fun day it's been. And we've got it back, continuing tomorrow, same time, same place. Of course, that's our Sunday. You never miss a Sunday, right? Never miss a Sunday. That's the rule. You can never miss a Sunday. Never miss a Sunday. They're good. So make sure you join us 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific tomorrow, Sunday. Gonna be good. And then I think we've got one more request. Kimberly. Well, you know what? We'll just keep the earring party going. We've got Kimberly's request for hoops coming up. 1110388. Ooh, an oldie but goodie here. In a hoop. We brought you some cool hoops earlier that had burnished diamonds. Check this out. This is the Pave version. Still looking like a nice smaller hoop here and a 1/2 inch, but nice and wide. So it gives you a little more presence than you would typically get. And there's 61 points in the diamonds as well. Thank you. Here's what we're going to do. Keep calling on the mandarins and the rose earrings. You know, we're just kind of on this earring hit parade here that we've got for you. So everything's still available, just moving on so we have time for any other upcoming requests we might get here today. And obviously want to get to those as we are just so excited to bring you a customer appreciation special like this. It's a lot of fun. But again, not going to go on forever, so get your picks. But this is also a reversible style, so you can wear them with the diamonds up front, or there's going to be a solid mirror finish background to them. So if you want to wear them with all that mirror finish gold, go ahead. They look great. But this is a super cool earring, white, yellow, or rose. And let's get it gone. We got to get it gone here. Get every single one of these out of here. And there's only a couple left because it's been up here earlier in the event. So we just want to make sure we get you a chance to pick them up. And then we'll do some recaps. We got a couple pieces to recap from earlier. So if you did tune in a little late, we're going to help you out with those. But this is actually, ooh, I'm actually looking mostly. This is a problem because I know they're very popular in the yellow. We only have one pair in the yellow gold that can make you going out right away. So that's crucial. One pair. Take the look. This is a hinge style. It's going to have a click enclosure. It's a straight post. Easy, easy. That's what they look like from the front. If you decide to put them on reverse, that's what they look like from the other side. Mirror finished. Pave, way to see them on, 1/2 inch in diameter. They are a round tube, but look at the sizable amount of gold. This is not tinny or lightweight at all. Look at that. There's your 1/2 inch. But again, like I always say, if they're a little wider, they tend to give you a little just bit, they're more wow. They're still, it's a small earring, meaning you don't have to have a special occasion to wear them. They're small enough to wear all the time, but they're really, really making an impact. That's the thing. And I love the idea of, stay right there because I'm just going to pop in. I think I can do this in a squat position on camera where it's backwards. Let's see. It's so much harder than it looks. But that is, can I click this one closed? That's the big question. There they are. So I even think they look great stacked. And there they are, stacked. First piercing, second piercing. 1/2 inch is that sweet spot that works anywhere, I think. And if you haven't started stacking your hoops yet, I think you're going to love it when you do. If you've got multiple piercings and you want to try this look like that, you stack the 1/2 inchers or smaller. A lot of people can't do the 1/4 inchers, which are back here, so they go 1/2 inchers. That's really where we see. So beautiful look here, either way you want to do it, but these are going to be so affordable. Thank you for the request. They're only $699. That's it. And they're super, super popular already. And those are the white gold. I only have the white gold here to show you, which is usually the default. Remember, we have one pair in yellow gold that can go out right away for you as well. But talk about a comfortable, wearable, every day, but makes an impact. And again, a girl's got to have a lot of hoop earrings. If you love hoops, you got to have several pairs. You want to have several different looks. You want to have different opportunities, different ideas. That is what gives you that look right there. I love them stacked. And by the way, you would need 2 pairs to do that if you're planning on doing the same thing on the other side, right? So just, I mean, why not? This is the day to stock up and stack up because at $699, they're really $629. So instead of paying $1,400 for 2 pairs, you'd only be paying a little over $1,300 to get those same 2 pairs. So nice savings. You got $70 of savings on every pair you get. So $140 of savings on 2 pairs. Stack up. Get as many as you want. Get them for gifting ideas. Is there anybody out there who's not going to wear those earrings in today's day and age? This type of hoop is so popular. And again, if you want that solid gold look, you just simply put them in reverse. You put them in reverse, you put the post through the back of the piercing, and then you'll have the gold up front. So many ways to wear it. All right, we'll go back to the wheel. It's just going to take me a second. I'll take one of these out, and then we'll get you another close-up look at those divine diamond pave hoops double row. It's the double row in diamonds that we love so much. So final call, how we doing? Everyone good? All right, so $6.99. Are you getting a pair? Jay, are you getting a pair of these? And actually, these sometimes cooperate and sit up like they should. So there they are. They might lean a little, but that's what they're going to look like on, as you saw. So $6.29 and change. Sean, what are you picking up? Earrings? Requests? Last calls? We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes in our Saturday. We do it again tomorrow. The appreciation event will continue. I feel like it should say family appreciation sale, but some people passing by might just think it's for my family or something. No, it's, you guys are family. Your customer, our customers are our family. So $6.29, very busy on the phone lines. Wayne, you getting a pair? Thank you. Tim, you getting a pair? White, yellow, rose. How are we doing on the yellow? Did anybody take the yellow gold already? Because I want to let everyone know. Maybe the yellow gold's already gone as far as what can ship right away. We'll still make them for you. Yeah. Oh, did she? That was our requester, right? Kimberly? From where?
Florida.
And am I right? Kimberly in Florida's taken one of each color of gold? She got a white and a yellow and a rose? I love that. Well, thank you. That is a girl after my, I don't know if they're all for her, but if it is, that's a girl after my own heart. Understanding you want to have all the proper gold colors, and you know it's a classic, and so you want to have a whole arsenal of the hoop earrings, right? That's a great idea. Thank you, Kimberly, so much. Thank you for the request, because it's helping a lot of other shoppers out as well. Let's do a couple recaps. We've got the yellow diamond heart shape. We've got the Rhodochrosite. We also have the really special gold quartz, our last one. Jay, any questions before we go? All right, everyone set up? Everyone got their hoops? Trapiche pendant was here. We had a pendant and a bangle in Trapiches today. That was a little bit unusual. So we actually don't have that much left that we've shown. So I'm going to do a quick recap. And we might as well do that waiting for what inevitably will be some last minute requests coming in. You're invited and more than welcome to get those last minute requests in. Why wait till tomorrow when things, you know, weekends sometimes get busy. So get those requests in now if you have them. We still have 10 minutes to work with. And here we go. Gold quartz time. It's the gold quartz. Now, I started with a trio earlier today. One remains, and it's this pear shape. That's one option, and that's going to be item number 1124667. I'm going to show you a little bit of a mix here. Also have the heart-shaped yellow diamond, which is surprisingly still available at this moment. It's our heart-shaped yellow diamond. It's got a 1 carat VS stone. Then it adds and adds and adds, gives you 222 total weight. And then we also have the Rhodochrosite. Beautiful round Rhodochrosite. It's a bigger size, 59 points in the round. That's a big size for Rhodochrosite. It's a rare stone. And you've got that gorgeous gleaming, glistening round, very nice clarity to that round stone as well. And then we also have, let's see if we can just add a few more. If there's anybody who wants to talk Tanzy, we got it. I think that green, yeah, the green Paraiba sold. I do have this Congolese. We didn't see this as of yet today, but it's a huge 8 carat 28 in the Asher cut, so you might enjoy this one. Woo, that's pretty, right? Big bridge mounting to go with that Asher cut, really special. That's a good one. Then we have also this Tanzanite. This Tanzanite round, 1125383. If you want an 18 karat 41, where are we going to put this? Too much good stuff up here. There's the Tanzanite, 18 karat and a half almost. Blue wing block D round, absolutely stunning. Let's get you a great price on that one before we go. And here's the yellow diamond. That was down to $27.77, which really turns out to be under $2,500. The Rhodochrosite's $24.99 minus 10%. Gold quartz in the middle is down to $7.77. Hoop earrings are still popular. Jay, are you taking hoops over there? Any questions? Hoop earrings? Fantastic. We've got more on the way, but just want to recap. So we've actually got 3 recaps up here in 2 pieces you're seeing for the first time. So it's a little mix. And the Tanzanite pendant, we can get you under $10,000. It's an 1841 with really big diamond weight. It's 69 points in diamonds as well around it, halo, and the fabulous bail, all done in Pave. Don't forget about the 1 carat heart-shaped yellow. That is $24.99 when all is said and done. That doesn't make a lot of sense, considering it's a 1 carat fancy cut in a VS quality in that particular color. There's been a lot of inquiries today about the Rhodochrosite. It is a very nice round, super, super clean material. That Rhodochrosite has pink and white diamonds around it and with it. That's a beauty. And then let's talk about the Congolese in that very large bridge mounting. That Congolese stone is an 828. It's got a carat 64 in VS diamonds around it. Every which way, absolutely stunning, and that one's only going to be $39.99. One of our bigger savings, though, you get $400 extra off of that price, so it'll be $35.99 for a very, very attractive blue-green in the Congolese. Nothing quite like the Asher cut. We are down to less than 7 minutes, though, so it's go time on requests, last-minute questions, anything else. I'll flash the cute little birdie we had, the little bird pendant with the big 2 carat plus opal. Don't forget about the panther, also the big diamond ring. This solid white gold diamond pave ring. This was the carat and a half in diamonds in this ring. That ring is only $17.77. It'll really be $15.99. Yeah. No, come on. Did you notice I wasn't even recapping it? I wasn't recapping it, Tim, because are you talking about the gold one, the reversible one? Who got it? And do they need to see it again? I was not even going to show it again because I was hoping to buy it. But once again, my Panther favorite is not going to be here because is that the 110 that you're taking? That is item number 1124861. Sounds like this one is gone. Yellow gold, but reversible. Mirror finish and satin finish. There's the satin. There's the mirror. It comes with a chain, which is adjustable, and it's 21 grams of solid 18K. Congrats on that one. It was $34.99 minus 10%. Enjoy it. Congratulations. Yellow gold only. Comes with the chain. You can take the chain off. Well done. And then, yep, I couldn't even get, I thought by not recapping it'd stay here. It did not. So call us again. Last call. By the way, that diamond ring I flashed, carat and a half. This one's down to $15.99 after your discount. So that's a really good value on a carat 50 plus a lot of solid 14 karat gold throughout that ring. So that one's really special. It's got a nice big size and feel to it. Feels good though. You know, for being a big ring, comfort is the key there. They built in that under gallery so it's nice and comfortable for you. And it looks like we may have a couple last minute requests to get to as well. So we'll just flash those in, and then if there's anything else you want to talk about, ask about, this is the time to do it. But Karen said, do you have a fire opal? And I do. It's a pendant. Let's show that to Karen here and see what she thinks of this gorgeous fire opal with the big oval size and a great kind of door knocker style closure to it. There it is. Wow. Good looking stone because it's also checkerboard faceted across the top, and that'll be 1120029. We could pop up the graphics, Tony, on this one since it's a request for her, just even if it covers the left side of our screen there. It's a 507 fire opal. It's a classic cut in that it's the oval, but it's got the checkerboard faceting across the top, which really enlivens it. And then you've got a 507 size with 14 points in diamonds. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it's a one only. And so we need to reduce that price, don't we? And what I'm going to do is make sure you can actually flip the bail. If you want the bail to show diamonds, which I can't imagine you wouldn't, if you want the diamonds in the front, you can. If you want to flip it, you can actually too, and you can have it yellow gold. But we're talking about just the top portion here of that bail with the diamonds, the size of it, or the length rather. So Karen, take a look at the length here. It's going to be a little over an inch from top to bottom, about an inch and an eighth there. And then I'll try it on the neckline for you. You can change the gold. Yellow, white, or rose. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can see that gorgeous color it has. Amazing. I mean, it really is a fiery type of color. It's got more reds than it has yellow or orange, that's for sure. And it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Is going to be a discount. Let's take another look at it close up. Get ready. We've only got this one. I'm going to get it down from the $49.99. See, fire opals can be really pricey when they get into those bigger sizes. This one, not pricey today. We'll make it $1,999 if you'd like that fire opal with the 5 carat plus size and only just that one. And you can change the gold color too. So yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, but it'll be $17.99 at checkout. Now let me know if there's any last minute questions you have. We are in the last now 3-minute countdown. Whether it's the big Tanzanite in the back right, the huge Congolese 828 in the back left, the fire opal in the front is only going to be $17.99 after your discount. The yellow diamond heart shape is a 1 carat right here. That's only $24.99 after discount. This one's $24.99, but $22.49 after discount. So we got the values. Remember, $777 on the fire, rather the gold quartz that you have. The fire opal is $19.99, but $200 off that. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out here. Many to think about. Hopefully you'll choose your favorite before it's gone. That's what I'd recommend doing now before the end of the show. Obviously you can call us right after the show ends too. We're still here answering your phone calls. And we thank you so much for being a part of this big Saturday. We're back tomorrow to do it again. It's a 10 a.m. start time as always on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday mornings are 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. And we've always got those 3 hours for you. So very exciting time because our customer appreciation sale event will continue tomorrow. We've got a lot of crazy cool pieces tomorrow for you. And just still trying to get these last 6 items out the door here today. By the way, Tim, who was it that got that panther necklace from you? Peggy, enjoy it. Is that Peggy from? California. Oh my goodness, is she close by? Oh, okay. Not super close, but California nonetheless. Thanks so much, Peggy. Enjoy that panther piece, reversible and all. I love it. You will too. I know you will. And thanks again. So we've got our final now 80 seconds remaining in the show. We'll be here, like I said, just jot down the phone number so you know how to reach us because we're here for you. We'll be taking those orders. Never ever wait till the next day on the pieces because a lot of these pieces go after we go off the air. So you may think it's still here tomorrow morning and it'll already be gone. So I don't want that to happen to you. It can be very disappointing when that happens. So make sure you get in on your favorites right here, right now. And our final minute of the show is happening on this Saturday. Again, thanks so much for being a part of this big Saturday, and what an event it's been. It will continue tomorrow, so get ready or get those wish lists ready or get requests ready. We're always willing to take those as well today, so we have those at the ready for you tomorrow, and hope we'll see you then for that big Sunday event that we always have. It's our weekly date every Sunday morning. So much fun. So we hope to see you back for that. And of course, last 30 seconds, got some great values up there. Karen, let us know what you think of the fire opal pendant and anything else we can help you with. We will be here. So just dial in that phone number, 10% off everything. So wherever the price went, you get an extra additional discount and the prices could not be better. So thanks so much for being a part of this Saturday. And for watching and shopping, we appreciate you all so much, of course. And from all of us, we wish you a great rest of your Saturday. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you back tomorrow, Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We will see you then. Enjoy the rest of the day. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow.